Welcome back, folks, to another video. We're doing it on the rock yet again, and this is going to be our first dive into the PTQ, or competitive Magic aspect, other than obviously we've been doing some of the smaller events. But I thought into the first one we would play our, our rockin' or I was gonna say gen list, rock list, our rocking rock list. And we made a few changes for this event. We are on Dark Confidants because I think this card's actually a lot better. Now that I've tested it, I kind of see the appeal of it. Really good against Shadow and just specifically that stuff. I added Blast Zone back to the main deck because I really missed it when I kind of cut it. I still think Golgari Rot Farm is great. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to like here. Obviously, Witherbloom commands and for Elvish Reclaimer, great little combo here. Still on 1 soul transfer. I did trim down to 3 baubles. I think we should be on 4 baubles, but you might know why we're not on 4 baubles. You might not. It's basically because I am a dope, and that's essentially what you need to know. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into the the more competitive stuff. This video might be shorter, might be longer, depending on how long we last in the tournament. And depending on that, obviously this might be a 2-parter. I'm not really sure if it's like more than like 5 hours. I'm probably gonna make it like a 2-parter. But yeah, sideboard stuff is pretty sweet here. Necromentia, been loving this card. Go for the Throat, fantastic. I think you really do need some instant speed hate against Murktide Regent. And the other sideboard slots I think are pretty standard. I've been thinking about trimming a Torpor Orb for a 3rd Necromentia and then like another card for Shadow, because Shadow is like super difficult. I'm not sure what I want for that matchup. Maybe like a tribute to Hirobi, something like that. Maybe Bitter Blossom just to try it out. But as for the main deck, it's pretty stock stuff here. I think there's a lot of stuff to like. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to 2,000 subs, because then once we do, we're doing another giveaway. And that will, probably be like Renin 6. Probably a lot of the really nice foil Witherbloom commands signed by me. All of it will be signed by me. Maybe a playmat of Witherbloom command. I'm not really sure yet. But once we hit there, we will figure it out. Once we hit it, we will figure it out. I'm exhausted already. I woke up. This is a little bit early of a wake-up call for me, so I hope we end up doing well. But yeah, I'll see you all in the games. All right, folks, welcome to match number 1, where I forgot to hit the record button, so it's going to be the after the fact, and I did remember halfway through, so we're coming in a little bit into game 1, so I apologize for that, but yeah, here we are. So we are up against what seems to be a weird blue moon list, because it has Fire Ice, Royal Silence, Archmage's Charm, Brazen Borrower. We know in their hand they have 2 counter spells, a Snapcast Mage, and a Bolt. So obviously we are not going to be playing into the counter spells here, and it's on their turn. So basically we just are on the Saga game plan. We're just a little bit concerned about the burn, because they do have a snap and a lightning bolt, so it's a little bit concerning, but it's okay. And this is a Golgari Rot Farm, if you don't know, because I mean sometimes it's hard to tell why something taps for 2. I understand that. So first kind of decision point we had here was whether or not to push this, and I don't know. They said they have 2 counter spells. I don't really want them to have that ability to use it, so I'm kind of just fine with them, doing that. And then if we get to have this resolve, we get to kind of strand their Snapcaster Mage in hand, because we can go grab our Nihil Spellbomb. So it's kind of what we end up doing here, I believe, but we'll see what happens. So they bolt one of our constructs, which feels pretty decent, because we could have just grabbed Shadow Spear there if they don't bolt, and then kind of race. But now we'll definitely grab the Nihil Spellbomb. Try to play a little bit conservatively here. Run out the Reclaimer, hope they counter this. If they don't, that's also fine. We just get to start stacking up our sagas. So kind of put them in a weird position here. Let's see what they end up doing here. Opponent. What are you thinking about? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Reclaimer is scary because it's still a decent threat, but they also don't want us to, have anything else on the battlefield. They know that Luris is here, so they kind of want to save it for that. No reason to run out the Confidant here. We're kind of in like a pseudo racing situation, although it doesn't feel like it's that big of a racing situation, but it still is. So we want to play a little bit conservatively here and just hold up Spellbomb here. If they run out the Snapcaster Mage on the instep here, we can just, pop up. Which, honestly, I thought they would have there, just because it's not getting much better anyways, but makes me feel pretty happy because, like, think about it this way. If they run it out, it's going to trade with the Construct token. If they don't run it out this turn, then it just seems like it's going to get worse and worse for them. So I'm not really sure what they were supposed to do. But they end up not doing it, so that's very good for us. A Tarmogoyf. Big draw, big draw. Just a big body. And it kind of allows us to bait out a counterspell here, which is pretty great. So we lead with a Tarmogoyf, and they kind of have to counter this because if they don't, if they just let it go, then it's a little awkward for them. Because obviously it's a massive threat that they just can't deal with. Now here is awkward because I kind of need to kill this Brazen Borrower. So it's definitely awkward, right? You could lead with Lurrus, bait out the counterspell here, but then you don't get to do anything. So I end up running out the Boseiju, thinking that I'm going to be using all my mana here. I'm going to go try to Fatal Push the counterspell it, and then that means we get to Lurrus here. And Lurrus on the battlefield is pretty dope, so that's kind of what I end up doing. We get Revolt here by two different avenues, either Reclaimer sacking or Spellbomb. But if we sack with the Reclaimer, then we can't play Lurrus, so we kind of have to sack the Spellbomb here. And sacking the Spellbomb now is pretty good just because it allows us to what's it called? It allows us to get rid of their graveyard, meaning the Snapcaster Mage is no longer there, or not a great option. We also Fatal Push in response to the trigger. This is really important because if they end up counterspelling, then we want that counterspell to be exiled so that the future counterspells, obviously don't really affect us. But this is also fine too. We get to just attack for 2, hold up Reclaimer here, get another Saga, and Saga can just win this game for us. See if they do anything. See if they just run out a dry Snapcaster Mage here. Probably not, just because they still have Counterspell in their hand. They can get a 2-for-1 eventually down the line. But I almost thought they might consider it. Because it's not ever going to kill the Reclaimer, and the Construct will grow. So they're kind of missing the opportunity now if they don't. Sacking Boseiju just because it's better to get back with Witherbloom Command, so. Mishra's Bauble, not a bad draw. Grows the Construct. So let's say Tarmogoyf, but no, it's the Construct. Grows the Construct, which is always game for us. We always love that. And I'm not sure if we were supposed to attack with Reclaimer here. We have enough mana to Reclaimer sack for another Saga, so maybe we're not supposed to, but I at least think that it's worth thinking about. I can hear my spell spamming the one button. I'm like, go, 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 go. But it's kind of funny. 4 mana. Subtlety. This one spooked me because I was like, shit, we are so dead to a lightning bolt here. I was convinced that we were dead to just bolt, snap, bolt, and there was nothing that we could do. Just convinced. And obviously they had bolted us here now. But they don't have it. So we're fading a draw step here. Cross our fingers. Please. Please. Or a Blood Moon would be kind of scary because then we don't get Shadow Spear. We don't have an answer. So those are the 2 big ones that I was concerned about. They attack, which this, it always scares me when they attack. Obviously, it's correct attack even if they don't have a bolt here. But, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, they have double bolt here. And they didn't end up having it. And I just had, a sigh of relief. And I'm going to talk about the subtle play here. I don't end up sacking with Reclaimer here because I at least want to bluff the fact that I have a Bojuka Bog. Well, I know that's not really going to do much because we don't have a spell bomb anyway and we're losing to it. I kind of wanted to bluff that fact. I think it's a bad play because we're going to force them, like if they have it anyways, we're going to force it out of them regardless because they're not winning this game once we have 2 constructs on the battlefield. So I think it's kind of reasonable to make this play. Get the Shadow Spear here, lead on Inquisition, and we're going to talk through another subtle line here that happens in just a second after this. They kind of tank here for a second about this Inquisition. See what the opponent does. See if I can skip to the part. See if we can forward it to the part. I can even hear myself talking to myself because whenever I play by myself more competitively, I'm like in my head I'm racking through the lines that happen. I'm like so if they have so basically what I'm thinking about here is I'm talking to myself because I'm like, okay, so let's say they have Archmage's Charm. What is the best equipped target with a Shadow Spear? Reclaimer? What if they have a tap effect? What's the best target? Reclaimer? And the main reason, so like I play this really quickly here, but this is a really subtle line that I think most people would miss. You equip the Reclaimer here because if they have a charm, they steal a construct, we don't have lethal anymore. If they have an ice, they tap down the construct that's gaining life and we don't have lethal anymore. Whereas if you put it on the Reclaimer, we still have lethal regardless. And we have the lifelinker, and there's no combination of one single spell that can win them the game. And you might be saying, oh, but they can steal our Reclaimer, but we have Springleaf Drum, so we can tap it. So no matter what they do here, they're just dead, right? Unless they have 2 spells. So if they have specifically, I don't know, it would have to be like Lightning Bolt, Fire Ice, and we're already dead to that anyway, or it'd have to be like Snap. I don't even know. I don't think there is a combination of 2 spells. But like exactly, Fire Ice doesn't matter. We beat that. So we let that resolve, and and if we equipped one of our constructs, we would have lost that game. So I think it's a really subtle line, but I think it's something that's really important. So against them, we bring in the Confidant, the Thoughtseize here, as you can tell. I believe the Soul Guide Lantern, yes, because we saw Snapcaster Mages. Pithy Needle might be an option, but we just trim Bloodchief's Thirst really slow in this matchup. 2 Fatal Pushes, although we might want to keep them in because they were a little bit more aggressive. Pithy Needle, I'm not sure about. I think I end up bringing it in just because they do have Royal Scions here. As you can tell, I'm very indecisive here with my boarding plan. I think I'm supposed to trim a Witherbloom Command, which is what I end up doing here. But it's too hard to say because this is such a fringe archetype here. Okay, this is what I end up doing. Taking out four removal spells. I think I make a mistake here. I think Bloodchief's Thirst is better than Fatal Push just because it can snag, what is it called? Planeswalkers. But this is what I end up with and submit it. And our opponent is in the tank for a while. All right. We're back here for game number 2 with a reasonable start. I think this is good enough against the Blue Moon deck because I'm assuming that there is a Blood Moon in the deck. I'm not actually sure, but based off this hand, we have all of our colors. We have ways of finding them. We have 2 Tarmogoyfs, which are really good against them because red removal traditionally does not have the easiest way of dealing with Tarmogoyfs. So, like, this is blue-white control. This hand is definitely a lot worse, but since this is Blue Moon or some variation of blue-red, then obviously we are much more excited about this. Also, top decking Reclaimer, never didn't have it. This card's gas. Even if they're on Blood Moon, if they're not, regardless, it's going to be absolutely insane. There's no real reason why we wouldn't play it out here, unless we're worried about a kill spell, but, they have it, Grows our Goyfs, let it be. Let it be. Okay. Draw Marsh Flats, which I end up playing here just because I am worried about Blood Moon here. I kind of want to play around it. And I was thinking about playing a Tarmogoyf here, but then I second guessed myself just because they are like representing counterspell here. So I was like, I'm a little bit less intrigued with the idea of doing that. So I think what I'm supposed to do here is just say go with Elvish Reclaimer rotation up, but I'm not even sure about that one. I ended up going with Soul Guide Lantern. I think what I should have done is I probably should have played Urza Saga, say go, with Reclaimer Cycle up, or play Blooming Marsh with Elvish Reclaimer Cycle up. I don't think this play makes much sense. Like, it's not really playing around that much. If they just have Kill Spell into Blood Moon, then we're a little boned. Like, all we have realistically going on is a Tarmogoyf, which isn't that great. So I think I definitely made a mistake this game, but it's okay. We'll live with it. We shall live with it. Our opponent fetches here. And then, like, this is the biggest, like, sign to me. Once they fetched the second Steam Vents, I was like, oh, I guess they're not a Blood Moon deck, because I feel like they would not have fetched double dual land here because they don't have a blue source. They would have fetched Basic Island. If they fetched Basic Island, then I would continue to play around it. But considering the fact that they just played that, I was like, I'll just live with it. Then they play Ashiok. Yeah. And I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, well, this is fucking awkward. So, yeah. Ashiok is a beating. I mean, this card is absolutely busted. All right, Inquisition time. What are we supposed to take here? Snap, counterspell. Pretty easy counterspell take. Their hand doesn't do anything. What does double snap do? Nothing. So, I'm pretty happy with that line. Attack the Ashiok. Yeah, we gotta kill Ashiok here. Like, attacking them from one doesn't do anything, so. Let's see what they end up doing here. I was thinking their line here is Cascade Bluffs at Ottawar, the Tarmogoyf here, which, you know, is pretty good for us. But we'll see what they end up doing here. Okay, I end up playing Cascade Bluffs and just saying go, so I feel pretty decent about this. Shadow Spear, also a decent draw. I think what I should have done here is... I was about to say I should have played out the Verdant here, but they have a land in their graveyard, so never mind. They run out Snap, which I'm perfectly fine with. I thought they were just going to run out double Snap here. But then, do they? No, they give us the jukes. They give us the jukes. They give us that little juke, you know? And I'm like, all right, this is a fine trade. We get to trade off Reclaimer, kill the Ashiok. That's great for us. But then they have a Brazen Borrower, which is annoying, but still fine. Because this is where we have a decision. Are we supposed to run out Tarmogoyf or make Construct tokens? I actually think Construct tokens are better here. But you can convince me that this is the wrong play and that we're just supposed to run out Tarmogoyf. But my thinking here is that if we make a Construct token this turn, then we can double spell, play both Goyfs the following turn, which looks pretty good. See what they're doing here. They are in the tank. This opponent was like super in the tank a lot against me. I think they just end up passing. Yeah, they just end up passing the turn. We make a Construct token here. And I actually decide that I kind of want to make another Construct token here. Like, maybe this is incorrect. Maybe double spelling is the right line here, but I kind of like this plan of just, like, flooding the board with more threats. They have to deal with it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. But also, not playing out the Shadow Spear first It like kind of conceals some information. I'm not sure if it's technically right. Like I'm trying to think of a scenario where it's correct to play out Shadow Spear first, and I really can't think of one. And like, what if, okay, like a bolt, like you would say, oh, but it wouldn't dodge bolt. No, I mean, they just bolted in response. So I don't think there's any real point in playing it out. Like it doesn't do anything. So now we can play it out, play out one of our fetch lands that does not shuffle or does not find us a land because of Ashiok. So feels bad, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. Petty Theft or Brazen Borrower, oopsies. God. I'm so thinking it's Petty Theft. I think they just end up passing again here. Yeah, they just play land drop, go, attack. Pretty sure this turn, we know their hand. It's Snap, Ottawa, and that's it. So I'm pretty convinced this turn that all they're going to do is the Ottawa or Snap and force the trade with the construct. But I think that's fine with me. But I'm not like even sure if I'm supposed, like you could say, oh, equip the construct, because then if they get to snap, target bolt, you have to pop the lantern. But like then if they just bounce, then we just don't double spell here, so it's awkward. Yeah, and then I play Bob. I think this was a mistake, honestly. Like, I don't know why I played Bob out. I was thinking, no, let's just start drawing cards, but I just feel like this was wrong. In my head, my thinking is, okay, if all they do is snap this turn, we get to just equip Spear and start drawing cards. But in reality, I should have just like played Goyf, because how the hell are they going to kill a Goyf? I don't really know. Like, I guess they could go snap, bolt, bolt, because then we do have to pop the lantern. But then fire kind of punishes us. I'm not really sure. You could have played, I think playing Goyf is the correct line, but like there are some draws that are like a little awkward with us having to pop the lantern, us not having anything, so. Soul Transfer, very good. We can kill the Ashiok if we want. I go with the line of just running out my Tarmogoyf here. I think what I should have done is I should have just killed Ashiok and played my Tarmogoyf, but I was just worried about the race here. Like, we're at 12. They have Snap Bolt, which, I mean, obviously Snap Bolt doesn't do anything, but at least that was my thinking here. And then they just go to attack us, do nothing here. Just, like, they tank here and don't do anything, which was, like, really confusing. So on our turn, I think it's a pretty simple play. Honestly, the Boseiju was a great draw. We just snap off this equip here. Kind of just go for it. If they have a removal spell, they have it. Not sure what it could be. If they want to run out their Snapcaster Mage to shrink the Goyf, essentially, because then we'd have to pop it. Pop the Soul Guide Lantern. We still get to kill the Ashiok. So, no matter what, the Ashiok should go down unless they have something. Like a Charm. No. Charm doesn't do anything. I was thinking Charm. I guess they could Charm the Shadow Spear and then chump block with Snapcaster Mage, but that's not very good. I guess, honestly, even if they went, like, Snap Bolt, then we could... Yeah, we could still hold... We could still fetch there, so it's a little awkward. Just run another Goyf. I end up holding the Boseiju. I'm not really sure if this is right. But my thinking is it's just, I don't think the land drop's really going to matter here. But it could have. It definitely could have. Or could. Could or could have. Okay, they are just like playing so slow. All right, so they don't make a land drop. They just go to combat. Attack us for 3. God, I love playing as controlled players. They just play so slow, I feel like. So slow. And we draw another Goyf, which is a fantastic draw. I'm not really sure what they could draw here at this point. Just like triple Goyf just seems so absolutely insane. Snap, they force us to pop. Always wait for them to target, because if we pop it now, they could cast a spell and then target that. So always wait for them to target. Combat it up. Attack here. End up just taking it, which feels great. We just slam another Goyf here. And like, it's just like Goyf a clock. I mean, the only thing I was really worried about here was like an EE, but I highly doubt they have EE in their 2-color deck. I know we have EE, but we're a Luris deck, so I don't know. That's something to be worried about. Maybe I'm not supposed to play it out, but I think playing it out's also perfectly fine. You don't always have to play afraid, but maybe we're in such a favorable position. You could make these arguments here. But, like, you could also lose by not playing it out. Like, if they have double, like, some weird convoluted line to go, like, double bolt with a snap somehow. Go to combat, just attack with Borrower. I feel pretty good once they do this. It's just like, okay, doesn't seem like they have an answer. Push was a good draw. We just snap the push off, or push the snap off. Ha. No, okay. I'll pretend like you all laughed. I can hear the dismay, but yeah, this is fine. I also don't know if I'm supposed to go for the soul transfer here. I ended up not going for it because, again, we're just so far ahead. But if we go for it, they counter it. We're technically, I think you're supposed to go for it because there's like no world that it actually matters. It would have to be like ice into ice to stay alive because there's not a sorcery in the bin. So I think that's what we were supposed to do, but we just end up not doing it because I'm a dope. So they have a relic, but relic doesn't even matter at this point. Like, there's nothing they can do. They can cycle relic all they want. I'm pretty sure there is not a line. There is not a line. Bobble makes it even more of not a thing. We just run out Luris here. See if they pop the relic or not. If they don't, we just go to combat with the Bobble on the battlefield and the game's over. But I kind of want to give them less information, so just lead on Luris, see what they do. They pop the relic. Cool. We are fine with that. Play out our Mishra's Bobble here. Once they give us the priority back. Give us the priority, opponents, please. Please. And then our opponent says in the chat, every single draw just one turn too late both games. And I'm like, sorry, GG's. And that was the game. So we take down what seems to be a Blue Moon variant. I'm not sure, but that'd be my guess. But yeah, it was a pretty simple game. So I'll see you all in match number 2. Welcome back, folks, to match number 2. And I'm going to assume that Tutors is on Yawgmoth, and this hand is pretty good against Yawgmoth, so let's keep it. Yep, looks like it's a Yawgmoth hand. Ooh, Blast Zone's actually pretty spicy here. Let's Inquisition away that Grist if we can. Wall of Roots. I think I just want to deny them the ability to find Grist. So what is their easiest path? Well, we don't want to let them get Grist here. So if we take Eldritch, they don't have the option of going sack birds with Eldritch. So I think we take the Eldritch here. Next turn, we take the Cord. And then hopefully this Dothu lands and can protect us. We also wish them good luck, have fun, because I'm an asshole and have not done that. Okay, so they've spewed their handout. Spewed it onto the table. Let's get rid of that last pesky card. And then hope that they're not top decking too well. Oh, they could Cord for 1 here. I guess that's reasonable, but it's pretty good, like, for us if they do that and we have our Blast Zone out here. I mean, I don't think there's reason to not do this. They should just get another Young Wolf here. But then next turn we're gonna go Dothy, and then the following turn we go. I've had trouble to focus enough on YouTube, but I'll checking in and out for sure. Okay, yep. You have a good Sunday. Hopefully you have a good day and everything. I hope. I sure hope. All right, let's see if they're top decking it. See if they're drawing it. No? Good. It's a redraw. Don't you dare tap mana for this darn stinking Yawgmoth, please. All right. Hello, Louie. How are you doing? All right. We need to survive one more turn, and I think we're in a really good spot. Pray up to the gods. They didn't slam it last turn, so I feel pretty okay. Praying up. Let's grab our basic swampity swamp here. No, we're still, if you want to see my list, you can do ! deck. And that is the deck. If you want to see it. That is my current deck list. All right, that was pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth for us. Got a 4-for-1 out of our land drop here. They're on essentially what looks to be nothing. And that is nice. Next turn we get to go Urza Saga, Dark Confidant, and then we still have a removal spell for Yawgmoth. So I feel pretty decent about this game right now. That Blast Zone coming in clutch. Okay. Drawing a land here. They're shocking. Uh-oh. What could this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can't chord for Yogg. What do you think about maybe sideboarding lands, Bog, Ghost Quarter? I've thought about it. Bob, who invited him? I invited him. I've thought about it. I'm just not very big on the idea of having lands in my sideboard. I'm not going to say that it's incorrect or anything, but that's just kind of my personal preference. All right, I don't think we're going to bob here. I think I just want to push this Wall of Roots or Dryad Arbor. And I'll be right back, actually. Let me shut my door so I don't wake up anyone. All right, we're back. We're back, making sure I don't wake up my roommates, because I'm a nice person, right? Yeah, I know we could do that, but I think the only one I'd consider is Bojuka Bog, because it's like one of those things. It has a very high ceiling for, like, when it's good, it's kind of insane, and when it's mediocre, it's kind of, in that same vein of just very mediocre. So I think that is a very good land to sideboard. I don't think I would ever side Ghost Quarter, because I think Ghost Quarter just has too low of a floor. And like the ceiling isn't that high. It's just a strip mine yourself and stop someone from getting Tron. And if I'm like specifically worried about Tron, then I would just sideboard Tron cards. But I think Bojuka Bog is a card that you could consider sideboarding, and I don't think it's like even close to that wrong. Okay, it looks like it's a chord. Chord for 2. Is this an ooze? Yeah, we'll just push that. They can eat something. That's okay. They'll probably eat the chord. The Blast Zone. Interesting. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say they should eat the chord, but we're going to have an instant hitting the yard anyways, so that was the right hit. by them. Good catch by them. And like the reason we're not playing out the Confidant there is like that's the exact scenario where I don't want them to untap with a Planeswalker or something. And like if they went for Grist, then we can go push the Wall of Roots or Dryad Arbor here and feel pretty good. Oh my god, this cat. My roommate's cat. Why? He's mad that I shut my door. Alright, I'll keep it cracked. You want to come in here, bud? Come on. Alright, sorry I missed your crocheted condom. Thank you very much for the sub. You really didn't have to do that. Sorry, I was too busy dealing with my roommate's cat. He was meowing at my door and I felt bad, so had to let him in. All right. Honestly, the Spellbomb was a pretty good draw. Yeah, I'm actually, if you want to look at the deck list, I think I'm on 2 Confidants now. The experiment went well enough on, I forgot what day I did that, but I think Confidant is a fine card. My main deck has, what? It has quad Dothy and a single Bob. How are you doing, Crocheted Condom? How are you doing? Sure hope you're having a good day. Oh my god. Can you all hear when the cat like hits the floor? This thing is dense. That cat is massive. Happy to support you, Bob. You and the entire community have brought a new level of fun. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Were you the one that was doing the live? You the one that went like 2, 3, and 1? I always get like completely mixed up, and I feel bad, but I think you were the one that was updating us on your live results. Yeah, did the 5K. Yeah. That's what I thought, but I wasn't like I never want to be like, oh, that was you, and then it's not. So Targan, I haven't seen. What is this cat doing? This cat is scratching the window. What the hell? All right, they should be dead next turn. All right, we take it down. This is a deck that actually it's pretty tough game 1, so I'm happy we took it down. Necromancia also a banger in this matchup. Absolute banger. So these are the 7 cards. I never know if I want Engineered Explosives. Hex Drinker is a house. I can't be sold on Hex Drinker. I know a lot of people were actually talking about it in the Discord earlier, but I can't be sold. I'm sorry. That's just going to be how it is. Like sometimes it's hard to sell people on certain Magic cards, and that's one that's going to be pretty tough to sell me on right now. I just think there's too much stuff that can remove it, and I'm just not a huge fan personally, but I hope it treats you well. Okay, so discard's really important in this matchup, but like not in the late game. So I kind of only want 6 discard spells, and the reason I'm deciding to Thoughtseize over Inquisition is their most important card is Yawgmoth. So the ability to hit Yawgmoth is more important than the ability to not hit the Yawgmoth. So that's kind of why this looks a little wonky. Oh, like, why are you coming in with a sideboard card? Or why are you coming in with a discard spell when you have 2 that you're taking out? I can understand why that might be weird. I was doing 2 Bob the other night and felt but Hex Drinker was shining pretty strong when I used it. I felt that those 2 could come back and forth, though. So, like, the one thing, I mean, obviously we didn't know about the Dress Down whole thing, but, like, the fact that Dress Down completely deals with it essentially is something I really don't like, even though that's not something I was thinking of. But the main reason I don't like Hex Drinker is because of Prismatic Ending and Solitude and Fury. So it's a lot harder for the card to be as effective as it used to be. Okay. We can probably trim like 2 Witherbloom commands. This Beseiju seems pretty rough, not gonna lie. Yeah, no. The night like that's something that's why I kind of like Bob. Bob's pretty good against dress down. Does this look good? We got to be worried about like force of vigors and stuff like that, but I think this looks pretty fine. Oh god, I miss that too. I had a lot of content on Jun Shadow. That was like one of my favorite decks for a while. I was really big on Jun Shadow for quite a bit. Like I don't know. All right. It's always fun to play someone that's very good like Demonic Tutors, although it's definitely scary. So I'm not going to be like, oh, yay, we're playing against Demonic Tutors because they are a very good opponent and they are kind of terrifying to play against. This hand's really slow. This hand's probably mulligan. We'll see what they do. If they mulligan to 6, I might consider it. Fatal pushes are really good, but of course our mana base is looking a little wonky here. If they mulligan to 6, I'll keep. Because we also have Bobble and stuff, and like honestly leaving Saga to go and die isn't that big of a deal. We should mulligan. They kept 7. This hand looks super bad as well. I think my biggest issue is knowing. Yeah, I'm not sure. That hand could honestly be a keep too. It's really tough to say. I think this hand has to be a keep. Like it doesn't feel great, but it's what we have. I don't think going to 5 is really where we can go. Okay, they have an Iggy. Hopefully it's not just like a turn 2. If it's a turn 2, was it Grist? That's just pretty tough to beat in general, so not much we can do about that. Dothi was obviously a good draw, but it's gonna be very dependent. Oops. Dude, this cat is meowing up a storm. Holy. Not sure. Maybe it's hungry. I always feel so awkward about that stuff because it's my roommate's cat. So, like, do I go feed it? I have no clue because I don't want to have it eat too much food, if you know what I mean. Uh-oh. Ooze? That's okay. Yeah, Scourge got down. Yeah, Dress Down, talk about a messed up Magic card. It's kind of sad that card is just like what it is. Card is just like absolutely freaking insane. All right. Come on, land drops. Yeah, no, TBR and Dress Down are not the best together. But if you can do it like it's good in the scenario where you have 4 mana and you can go Dress Down and then TBR, because I'm pretty sure the way it works is it gains Trample and Double Strike, which would be pretty dope, but ugh, blug. It's not good. All right. Healed through the turn here. Semi-recently, and they had a surprise TBR. I think TBR is not a bad option, but Dress Down, like I think we can all admit that Dress Down is just a strictly better Magic card. Okay. Opponent. What are we doing here? Are we... What is our hand looking like? They're only attacking for 3 a turn. Problem is this Ooze kind of nullifies our Goyf and just makes it do nothing, so... But we might what we might be able to do here. Oh, do I care about a Force of Vigor? I kind of don't. But I guess we're taking the Young Wolf here. It's kind of awkward, but like the way our hand's shaping out here is Force of Vigor is going to be a lot less impactful than Young Wolf. Like if they kill our Expedition map, whoopee, whatever. Like, the problem is we're going to be dying. Like, it's kind of awkward because the Ooze grows from the young wolf. So maybe I should have taken the forest, but like, I don't know. It's really kind of shitty either way. What did we draw here? Okay, wall of roots is fine. Maybe I probably should have taken the forest. That was just a mistake. All right. Good old sleep deprivation takes. I love them. Oh, I'm tired, so this makes sense. All right, Nile Spellbomb. That's so awful. Whatever, we'll play it. So what do we need to do? We probably need. So they're only bopping us for 4 a turn. So we have some good stuff to do, but it's definitely gonna be tough here. We kind of need to draw land this following turn to have a chance, but we'll see. We shall see. Need them to draw nothing 2. 4. Is this a Yogg? Yeah. All right. We'll concede here. We're not winning that game. All right. Well, on the draw, Witherblooms are much better. I don't like Bloodchief's Thirst as much, and I think we can actually get rid of the Soul Guide Lantern. Well, oops. Let me bring back our land as well on the draw. I'm a little bit less enthusiastic with trimming a land on the draw. Or on the play, I should say. Maybe I can just trim this. Okay. I can just trim a Witherbloom. Witherbloom's not bad, but the Cataract, welcome back. All right, bruh. Let's take this one down. Let's have a good keep. Snapper keeps. Necro. Yeah, with Necro, like, I feel pretty confident if we land a Necromentia on their Yawgmoth here. Like, pretty darn good about the game if we can get to that state. Maybe I can trim a Springleaf Drum. I'm not really sure when I'm ever going to be getting Springleaf Drum over Pithy Needle. And like Witherbloom, I kind of want some removal spells here. Like I can't just like completely trim them out. Or maybe Map's worse than Springleaf Drum here. New Life Gold Dress Down into Archmage's Charm. A maxed Hex Drinker. Hell yeah. Ugh. Gotta get that stretch in. Ugh. Oof. Man, now I have a headache. Oh god. Or my head's like, I think the blood just rushed to my head. Oh my. Oh man. I'm adding Veil into sideboard now. That's fair. I really dislike Veil right now, but I like the reasoning. Dude, what if Veil stopped Dress Down? Would that make life just like so much better? That really would make life just better, wouldn't it? Because fuck Dress Down. Fuck Veil too. Am I right? All my homies hate Veil. I cannot stand that magic card. No, it shouldn't. Because Hexproof is a whole or Protection is a whole different monster, Ewok. Protection is a very messed up magic card. Although I'm not sure how Protection works with Shadow Spear. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. I was gonna say pretty good can. This is a pretty good can. Can of magic cards. We're opening up this can. So smug. I know Veil doesn't stop Hexproof, but I'm not make Tin the Pest great again. I did get that. I don't know if anyone's in the Discord, but I can show last night I sent a picture in here of the 2 cards I got from my friend. Like, we had like a little friendly draft just because it was one of my friend's birthdays last night. And we got a Witherbloom command, so I was pretty hyped. Pretty hyped. Yeah, Veil would be for the Archmage's Charm. Oh, okay. If it worked with Dress Down, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. There's a whole weirdness to Magic that I just don't understand. All right, so let's just land this Necro on Yawgmoth, and then I feel good. Then I feel very much good about this game. Don't you dare have a Veil of Summer. Bruh. I think they are double queuing, so. Robert on a Sunday? Yeah, we're doing the PTQ, or whatever this is called, the super qualifier. I'm not really sure what the heck this even qualifies you for, but qualifies you for something. Let me also move that over. What if you're casting Panglacial Worm from your deck and crack a Chromatic Sphere to cast it? I don't even know what Panglacial Worm is. Is that the one that, like, whenever you're shuffling your deck, you can cast it? Oh, hold up. Card. Panglacial Worm. And search your library, you may cast I don't know. Okay, let's just not have turn 2. As long as they don't have turn 2 Yawgmoth, I feel pretty sweet. But we can still lose to, even if we Necromancia away their Yogs, it like definitely becomes harder for us to lose, but it's still possible basically on Grist. But with an Urza Saga in our hand, I feel a little bit better about that situation because of the fact that we can Pithing Needle the oh my god, what's the name of it? The Grist. So, but maybe this Necromancia isn't going to be fast enough on the draw. Oh, also Scoos, yeah. Oh, how's it going, KO? Dude, can I, like, show this cat? Like, what are you doing, dude? I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he just keeps scratching this window next to me and, like, meowing at me. Yeah, you know what we should do? We should, like, tape my webcam to the cat. Ooh, of course it's good, Solus. Of course it's good. Let me also scoot this over so it's not as in this other window. What a great cat, yeah. My roommate's cat, just absolute stud. Needs a cat cam? Well, this just like fucking duct tape it around the cat. Have the cat just like going around. You can just see what it's doing. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, that would obviously not be good for the cat, but it would be kind of funny. GoPro cat cam. Yeah, I'm not sure how we would make it cat friendly, but I think it would be pretty fun to have a cat cam. I'm not sure how we'd make it for the cat to actually like it, but that, you know what? Whatever. It's fine, right? The cat's okay. You're okay, right, dude? You don't need to like it. Maybe. That sounds a little cruel. Crush the opponent. Replace, ooh, with a hanging GoPro. That could work. But I don't think he has a collar, actually. I actually have no clue what Sanchez has. I'm not sure if it has a... Sanchez. Come here. Come here, dude. Yeah, no, he doesn't have a collar. We're giving such great play advice, like the infamous cat cam line. Yes, exactly. Then you'll never lose the cat. Yeah, we did lose the cat. How do you like the? You know what they've told me? Do you want to get a cat cam? They want to get a collar and have a GoPro. Oh, is that where you want to go this whole time? Ah, you wanted to go upstairs. I see. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, he just wants to, like, trust me, just leave the, he's going to get mad if we shut the door. He's going to get pissed. All right, yeah, you guys are giving me a lot of good advice, you know, like was it as simple as open the door? Maybe. No, the cat just does whatever the cat does. If you ever had a cat, they just do what they do. You never really know what's going on with them. There's a Tron guy at my LGS. Hold up, I missed that. There's a Tron cast a fatty when you top deck a map. That's beautiful. That's actually kind of beautiful. Pan Glacial Worm. Yeah. Go into Tutor's stream real quick and say, what the hell are you doing, dude? Tell him to hurry the heck up, man. God, bro. That's why Luris Cat Nightmare is redundant. Nightmare, so just cat then. God, you must not be a cat lover. If he should force negation. Oh, okay. Ooh, a fatal push on top. That is what I like to see. Let's just play our Takanuma out here. Our 5-minute decision here on whether we want this Mistress Bobble trigger or not. Turn off IO yields. Push. Oh. Do we want to fetch Shock? Oh, he was playing Storm? Okay, fair enough. I'm going to fetch here. He was doing Storm stuff. Makes sense. God, please just play 2 1-drops. Don't have Veil up. No Veil of Summers, please. I hate Veil of Summer. Don't we all? God, I hate Veil of Summer. So you gotta ask yourself, what is the highest upside if they don't have it? And I'm pretty sure it's Necroing here, so... Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. Okay, so they have a Grist and an Endurance. Their hand's pretty good. What are we worried about here? Okay, so they have Grist, which can kill... Okay. Oh, shoot. I should have taken a picture of their hands. Oopsies. That's okay. Should have kept a picture in. Whatever. Should be okay. The Urza Saga can name Grist, which will be fine. So they're just going to attack for 3 and then probably sack their Iggy to kill our Dothy here, I'd assume. Okay, so their hand is Endurance and what? Endurance and Strangleroot? Yeah. Ooh, that's not a bad one. It's really not a bad one at all. Honestly, we might go for... Okay, they milled their Scavenging Ooze. That's a good one for them to mill. So it's just Strangleroot, Geist, Endurance. I mean, I think we have to get Pithy Needle to name the Grist here. Don't think there's any real other line. Oh man, they didn't attack with their Ignoble? Wow. What a misplay. Total misplay. Ooh, Goyf's a good one. Goyf is not bad. Grist the... Oops. Grist the Hunger Tide. Alright. Pick up Takanuma. For 2 reasons, it comes in untapped, but also is not bad here. I honestly feel like we're going to go for a double block on this Endurance this turn. If they have a Force of Vigor, we're going to have to just live with it. The Force of Vigor is going to be good regardless. But maybe we just take 4 this turn. We just take our beating, try and kill this Grist eventually. Dude, it feels so bad when you mill that. Like, it feels miserable. It really does feel just like god-awful. Okay, so we just don't have to worry about Yawgmoth, which feels so good. It really does feel fantastic. Kind of curious, do you all like going for the double? Okay, is this a Outland Liberator? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's fine. 1, 2, 3. So we can double spell next turn too, which is pretty sweet. Are they just gonna pop the Pithy Needle right now? Okay. Were we talking about double? Double what again? Double spell? They're gonna kill Reclaimer. Yeah, that's fine. Now I feel like, how's it night? Oh, they didn't play 2 spells. Let's go for a Thoughtseize here and just double Goyf it. They let us. Oh, well, that makes more sense. Oh, this is annoying. That's actually so annoying. They have double Endurance, which can shrink both of our Goyfs, but I think it's just Grist, and I don't think it's very close. Bajorn Jesus, thank you very much for the follow. Like, now we can just start chumping with our Goyfs here, and then buy Lurrus and buy them back, so I'm not really... A small clock still beats their non-clock. I think it's the right call, yeah. Kill them with kindness, exactly. Like, we'll chump with Goyf here. Their hand is Endurance, Strangleroot Geist, Unknown. Do we go for the double block here, kind of force the issue? And they're going to be able to do this anyways. It's only bad against another top deck Endurance. Goyf plus, I don't really like Goyf plus Construct, not gonna lie. I think it's either double block with the Goyfs or just chump. Or we could take 4, but I don't really want to take 4. I feel like it's just a non-block this turn. I think 8 is pretty reasonable when 2 Grists are down. The only real other way that I can see them winning is by draining us, and we actually have a decent amount of lifelink. I think we can take 4 this turn. Young Wolf. Okay, so it's Strangleroot Geist, Endurance, which is fine. Block with everything, but then we just lose our... Ooh. It's not a bad one. It's actually a pretty good one. Oopsies, what did I just do? Turn off auto heals. I just said okay. Well, all right. Maybe we save this for a turn before we play out our, as we play out our Lurrus. What do you all think? No, I actually kind of like. I like doing it this turn because it's gonna be awkward regardless. They're either gonna have to target us or target themselves. And if we hit an Urza Saga, it's like fucking huge. Verdant Forest. I guess we want Verdant because a lot of good cards are on the bottom of our deck, so. I mean, so they just target us, and then, like, these Goyfs are pretty darn good at blocking, so. Well, the only reason I like this is now they can't even attack us, right? Because now we just go double block, and what do? They're targeting themselves? I'm not sure if that really makes sense, but if now when we double block, they just don't really have a line here. And like they really can't attack us. Weird they targeted themselves. 2 mana, Geist. Turn off all yields. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Inquisition. Well, let's just pop it off. I'm pretty sure the last card in hand's not relevant. Strangleroot Geist. Well, that's not irrelevant. It's actually kind of sweet. And the reason I didn't want to play Dothy out here first for multiple reasons. Our Goyfs are really big here, and I would prefer they stay that way. Okay, what is this? 3 black mana, Giralf's Messenger. Okay. Still don't have attacks here. Alright, here we are. Still feel like we're in a pretty advantageous spot, but they don't really even have good at their attacks are very shitty. The only way I see them making like forward progress would be with a Grist. Thoughtseize, great. God damn you. Just give me something good, right? That's all we have to draw. Something good. Blast Zone, that's actually not bad. We can put that on 3 and then just full swing them next turn. That was actually pretty sweet. Like we lose our Luris, but they lose literally everything else. So I think that's pretty good for us. That was probably our best draw. I mean, other than like there are some very good ones, but that was a pretty decent one. I think we are going to crank this up to 3. It just kills all of their blockers. I'm not really sure. I mean, we're not really in any rush. Oops, nope, I don't want to sack it. Ugh. Do we crank it out on 3? How do we lose this game? I don't know how we lose if we just hold up our Blast Zone here, so. They might have just been dead, but we can just do it next turn anyways and have an Elvish Reclaimer here. Were they just dead? Yeah, they were just dead if we popped it. All right. Well, we take it slow and we win, so that's good for us. Let me wish or say GG's to Demonic Tutors real quick. Always gotta give them the GG's.
Game 1, that's very tilting. Because we had the cord and everything, we just got wrecked by Blast Zone. Blast Zone and...
Let's see what he says. Or I'm not sure if you all can even hear.
Good game.
We're here for, what is this, match number 3. And we have a pretty quick mulligan. Let me, oopsies. Pretty quick mull. Yeah, this hand's fine. Nessie the G6, thank you very much for the follow. What do we want to put back here? I kind of want the expedition map, so I'm going to put back forest here. Gonna put back forest. So Ragavan, fuck yeah, let's go. I love this. This makes me feel good. Don't mind me. Yes, Goss or Glenn was being a stud for us, being an absolute gamer. I appreciate it. Yeah, my mom just needed some stuff from me. Needed some info. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Kind of sucks to mulligan against this. Ooh. Hello there, gorgeous. Did you tell her we'll be bringing you the hot dogs? No. No, I did not. Did not do that. Let me take a picture of my ID for her. So I'm just going to do that while I'm at it. While we're here, you all can just be a part of my life for a second. Oh my god, this cat is meowing up a storm. I really hate the monkey. Yeah, don't we all? Not the cheap one either. Yeah, we got the full beef hot dogs coming in. We got the full beef hot dogs. You guys ever, like, I don't know if you all ever had, like, this mom moment, but my mom, when we were younger, had, like, this, ooh, this feels good, had, like, one of those, I don't know, I'm going to call it a mom moment, but I'm not going to be like, oh, it's actually a mom moment, because maybe it's not the same for everyone, but she had this, like, span where all she did was get turkey dogs, and, like, not gonna lie, turkey dogs are not my favorites. We want Blast Zone. Blast Zone is pretty good here. Seems pretty good. That was a pretty good exchange for us. We got a Blast Zone out of that deal. She had like this whole like month of turkey dogs. Dude, don't even get me started. Like, turkey, like, you know, honestly, the thing is, I would have much rather eat turkey bacon than turkey dogs. At least so I remember also, I didn't like hot dogs for the longest time. I told my dad this, and he was like, how do you not like hot dogs? I'm like, I hate hot dogs. They're just not good. He's like, have you ever had a beef dog? I'm like, I don't know, because my mom just made turkey dogs. And then we went to New York, I got a hot dog. I'm like, holy shit. The first monkey, when I have an answer, makes me way more nervous than the second one. Yeah, for sure. That's why it felt good to have the... Wait, they just... Oh, do they have... This is a little awkward. Let me see what they're drawing to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just supposed to go Saga. It's the rice cakes in the 90s. Oh my goodness, I could only imagine. Are we? Okay, what, folks? How do you want to die this game? Do we want to buy Luris here? Take our chip here. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do here. Like, it doesn't feel great, but, like... Yeah, we did play land already. I mean, obviously, I would be playing black. I think we're supposed to buy Luris. If they have a dress down, they win. It's okay. Like, it sucks, but I think... Yeah, I think we're supposed to buy the board. Ageless, the main reason is I want to get Graveyard Hate for this Lurrus because I don't have a removal spell. So like sometimes, this is something that I think people have a real hard time conceptualizing with this deck, is the fact that you need to accept sometimes that you're not going to get value off your Saga, and that's okay. It's really fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to make 2 constructs every time. Like, it sucks. We can all admit this, but like, that's just what, it has to happen sometimes. Okay, we're taking 10. Well, they actually thought seized, which was a little weird, but yeah, we can blow it up the same turn. All right, let them go to combat. Yeah, they do know about Blast Zone. But then we can just go get our Graveyard Hate here, then play Lurrus and something else. When the Bob is electric, Poggers. Yeah, we just go, yeah, we're okay with this. We just grab our Graveyard Hate here. Spell Bomb. What are they drawing here? Kind of just want to know. They're drawing another land, which I don't really care about. So they have Land Mystery card. Fatal Push is a really good one. They have double removal spell. We just gotta live with it, but we might be able to pull this game back if they don't have double removal spell. And it's like awkward. They can't swing with Lurrus and Death Shadow, so that's pretty sweet for us actually. That's actually huge. They can't attack with both because then their shadow dies. I guess they can play it back out, but that's kind of okay with me. Dude, this cat going crazy. Wait, I don't actually know if Ozmania was a pro player. Oh my god, we're going to 1. God, please don't hit anything good off the top of our deck. Alright, sweet. Now, we need to draw a land. I need to draw a land or a removal spell, like a Fatal Push here. Okay, land doesn't. What's their top card? Inquisition. It's not that big of a deal. So we push the Lurrus. Yeah, Inquisition sucks for them. Hell yeah, we might actually be able to take this game down. Although it's going to be tough still. So we know their cards in hand are Inquisition. Oh, maybe I could have done this on the upkeep. I should have done this on the upkeep. Or in response to them Inquisitioning, sorry. Sorry, folks. Because now we're going to have a card hanging from our hand. We're alive, Michael. I don't know if we're winning, but we're alive. We are here. No, I'm gonna say that's Michael's line. Michael has been the OG with that line. Okay, so now they can't even attack, which is pretty sweet. Definitely good for us. We drew a Reclaimer. See, this is my mistake, for sure. I should have done this on their turn. We just lost a Reclaimer for no reason. But that's fine. Okay, so we're both in top deck mode. Ugh. Dothy, not bad. Well, Reclaimer, let's go. I made a dumb mistake, so if we get one turn of nothing, I think we're okay. Yeah, damn. Damn, Croxa. Damn you, Croxa. Damn you. Alright, Confidant is good here. EEs are good. Soul Guide Lantern. I like trimming the Thoughtseize. Volt. I like bringing in Go for the Throats as well, just as extra removal. Witherbloom Command's really good on the draw here. Soul Transfer is a tad bit slow. That sucks. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Oops. Being right with my Dothies. I like Dothy in this matchup a lot. Feels bad. It's okay. We weren't beating the Croxa anyway, so. Just sent the email. Okay. Well, I mean, that wasn't the best one. If we were at 4 life, we would have won that game, but obviously us being at 3 was the issue because we had what is it, Dothy on the board, so Gmail. Let me see if I got this email that my mom keeps telling me about. Did not. Maybe it's my spam. I don't know. This is going to be a tough match because this match is, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, we did grind back into it like a champ. I thought we actually were going to get there. I think if we got obviously the Croxo is going to kill us no matter what, unless we drew, we really needed 2 turns to get our Shadow Spear online, so that game's just really tough. When we're on a mulligan and on the draw, it's pretty hard to win this game against them. Like, this deck's just better at grinding like that. When they have the tempo game plan going, it's just kind of scary. When they have the tempo game plan going, that's when shit really hits the fan. I think this hand's pretty good. Hand's actually very good. I guess we're gonna Bobble Trick us. I think we want to threat onto. So if we can find like Dark Confidant or Tarmogoyf, that'd be a pretty good draw. If not, we'll just shuffle. I think there are other cards that we'd consider, but mainly those 2 are what we're looking for. Dothy would be fine, I guess. Although it's a little awkward with Saga. It's definitely a later game plan. But like, it also could be a decent one to cast on turn 2, depending on what their hand looks like. So I kind of like the idea of looking at our top card here. Another Saga, I think, is fine. Let's see, we want to take Dress Down and Alpine Moons. Okay, so they have a 1-lander with 2 Unholy Heats, which are fine. So let's just take this iteration. I don't really care about the rest of their hand. The rest of that hand just kind of sucks. Like, we can deal with 2 Unholy Heats, that's for sure. Like, double Saga is just gassed. Gassed up. Fetch Shock. Fetch Shock. Do we have a Ragavan? DRC? Oh, that was... God, dude, why do they always just draw the best one? Can someone explain? That's such a good draw for them. That's so good. Alright, they have a land on top. They have a land on top. At least I would assume they have a land on top. Golgari Rot Farm. Welcome to the club. So if they have a land on top, I guess let's just not give them the information, but I can't tell you how many times I've got to Witherbloom a 1/1 DRC. Yeah, I don't know either. Makes me feel pretty good. Just push this now. Get it out of here. God, please have like a disruption spell in your hands. I'd love it. Oh, don't tell me you drew a dress down. You sicko. You absolute sicko. If they drew a dress down, I'm throwing my computer against the wall. I hate it. Okay, no land drop. Cool. Alright. Please. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Who thinks they drew it? I kind of feel like they drew it. I don't know why. I'm getting this like vibe that they just have dress down, which is like the most annoying card for us to deal with. The rest of the cards in their deck just don't really matter. Like Kulagon's command's fine, but like I don't really care about that much. So I myself getting an expedition map using the colorless mana to fetch. Yeah. I think that's pretty reasonable. Ooh, Dolphy. Dolphy? Welcome, buddy. Okay. Is it just dress down? Jesus. I hate it. Who thinks this card's fucking so dumb? I think it's so dumb. God. I hate it. I hate it. Grab a spell bomb here. God. Pissing me off, dress down. Pissing me off. It's not fair. It's not fair. Dress down's just too good. On the surface, it seems almost unplayable, kind of like Polymorph, but it's just busted. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we can't play Shadow. We can't just buy Luris. Oh, I guess we can play Shadow. Oops. I didn't realize they... Oh, we're just buying Luris? Guess they just want to loop dress down. Oh my god. We've drawn quite a few lands. It just does its thing, Glenn. It's like... It's not like where you really want to be, but it does the job that you need it to do. Like, I would love for it to be something else, but I'm not really sure what you can get away with. God, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough game. They have 7 cards in hand. They had the dress down, which was, like, honestly the worst case scenario. But we do have Dothy here, and maybe we can find a removal spell. But this is going to be a tough game. I'm pretty convinced that we might just be taking the L here. Just because that like, if they didn't have that dress down, I feel like we'd be in an okay spot. But that dress down just, like, kind of destroyed our hearts. And we've drawn too many lands at this point. I think we've only drawn Dothy, but... Grab our Swamp. Pop this bomb. Pop the spell Moon. And then we can play Dothy. We might be in an okay spot, but... Big bodies with defense 4. I've been relying heavily on Blasto and EE with low to the ground stuff. I mean, typically you can... Oh my god, another land? Ugh. Ugh. Typically you can race it pretty well. That's like my other go-to line against Murktide Regent is just go on the race plan. Yeah, you have Soul Transfers go for the throat and... Oh my goodness gracious. Not like this. How many do we have? This makes me just so sad. This has just been brutal. Brutal. Whatever. It's okay. Can't draw well always. So I guess we just have to play Swamp Dothy here. It's cheaper than transfer, which makes it worth it. And Bloodchief's Thirst in a pinch, yeah. No, Bloodchief's Thirst is pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Thank you, Lumberjacks. 11. How are you doing? I appreciate the kind words. We might need your luck. We might need your luck here. And we would obviously trade Construct for Luris here, so we're gonna give them the option. It's fair. I wasn't big on Bloodchief's First at first. I thought it was just a slow 4-mana that isn't that bad, but I'm trying to kill something. Yeah, like it is what it is, right? I mean, I know that's probably not the best thing in the world to say, but that's exactly what the card does. It's a card you need because, like, in certain situations, it's the best card in your deck, and in other situations, just like, oh god, this makes me so sad. Like, I don't really want to play Dothy out here because we know they have double Unholy Heat, but like we kind of, so we don't have to play it out. I guess we're just gonna pop this map for Narza Saga. Like we just can't afford to let them get this Unholy Heat off. That's just like not gonna happen. Okay. Well, folks, I think that's gonna do it for us. The second dress down's pretty brutal. Like we just can't ever get anything going because they can just instep it over and over again. So that might be the game. If they don't fetch Shock here, maybe we're okay. Okay, they're going to play Shadow? Okay, maybe we're okay. Because now they're going to play Dress Down here on the instep. And then we get to Dothy, and then it'll get exiled. So alright, we might be okay here. Saga it up. Inquisition. I don't love that, but yeah, thank goodness for Dothy and the fact that they didn't. Am I supposed to buy Luris here? I think I need to Inquisition. Okay, Ragavan, Croxa, Unholy Heat, Unholy Heat, Unholy Heat. Guess we take the Croxa here. Maybe we don't. Maybe take the rat. Maybe we take, no, double. Okay, if we take an Unholy Heat, then they have to double heat our Dothy. They don't have a heat for later. If we take something else, I think it's a heat. I think we need them to double heat our Dothy here. Oh, this doesn't exile because of Luris? Oh, so we're just dead. Oh, I thought... Am I just dumb? Damn, I thought it would have got exiled from Dothy, but that's not how layers work, does it? Wow. Alright, well, yeah, there's nothing we could do then. Because the way the layering works with Dress Down and Dothy is what it is, but alright. Well, we oh, I guess they, no, we're still, no, I mean, we're not dead, but we're close to it. We go to 1 here. Oh, they have the Ragavan, yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, that was really, That was really awkward. I didn't realize that that was how dress down worked. But anyways, we'll see you all in match number 4. Hopefully we can crawl back from it. All right, we're back here for match number 4. We're on the play, PogChamp. Let's get it. Wish our opponent good luck. Have fun. Yeah, I'm live, Riley. You want to bring some food? You texted me? Oh, I'm sorry. You're up? Good morning. I'll text you back real quick. Good morning. So much lands, but Dothy and Bobble and Spellbomb? And they're on a Lurrus deck? Kind of down to keep this. Title isn't up to date. Oops. Oops. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Kind of down to keep this. Yeah, Takanuma, that's just not gonna be it. Do you want a sandwich? Hell yeah, I want a sandwich. Hell yeah, I want a sandwich. All right, Fatal Push, not a bad draw. Is this burn? This looks like burn. Smells like burn. Giving me the sniffs. Ooh. No, this is hammer? Yeah, I know. It's awesome that everyone's doing so well recently with the rock. Guess this is... Oh, shit. Oopsies. Sorry. I guess this is red, white. This might be... Oh, experimental synthesizer. Interesting. Flagstones? Is this boom bust? Oh, no, this is Crack the Earth, right? This is the Crack the Earth deck? Yeah. Where are you going, Riley? I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the Crack the Earth deck. So, Dothy's pretty good against them, which is pretty awesome. Another land? Does this even have a target? I guess it has our basic... Where are you going? Subway? I can text you. Hold up, folks. All right, let's get all of our lands out of this shit. All of them out of here. Yeah, let me take my turn real quick, Riley, and then I will text you. I promise. Is this a mana tithe? All right, we will pay. Crack the Earth, DRC, Esper Sentinel. I actually don't care about the Crack the Earth. I guess Crack the Earth is just the best card here, right? I mean, honestly, these cards just, like, suck. I mean, I almost want to take not Crack the Earth because I don't really care about the rest of it. Like, what, we just sacrifice our Spellbomb and just live life. There's also a draw off. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. I mean, all of their spells don't really matter, but it's okay. All right, let me text the girlfriend what to get me, and then we will pay back attention. Time. Everyone thank Riley. Everyone thank Riley. She's the best. I think that's everything. I think this is right. Sweet Mary. I sure hope that's everything. What is Sage or Sage? Sage is like sadness. It's like sad. I don't really know, but it's kind of like aw, something like that. I think. I'm pretty sure. Thoughtseize? It's probably not going to hit anything. Like Dodge or Doge? Yeah. Yeah, make sure to drop Witty off a sandwich while you're at it. While you're at it... Oh, they drew another Saga? Yikes. We might be able to race here. I'm not really sure. Jeez, quite a few lands, but it's okay. So, how do we deal with this board state? All right, you'll be at my house at midnight. Okay, good. Good. I think we cast Bobble here and pay for it. What's the game plan? I don't know, because I haven't played against this deck, so I currently don't have a game plan. So the plan is to figure it out on the spot and hope that it goes well for us. I mean, I'm guessing post-board our game plan is Seal Primordium plus Engineered Explosives and Pithy Needles, but yeah, main board, I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing here. Okay, they can't make 2 constructs, which is actually kind of huge. Oh, I should have bobbled them on their upkeep, whatever. It's okay. We won't, they're not going to be drawing that card, so. Probably we're just going to be racing them here, I would assume. But they might, if they have, okay, Soul Guide Lantern, that's not that big of a deal. We can also grab their Urza Saga here, which is cool. Let's see. They fetch Shocking? No, they're just fetching. Your opponent's deck is really better against... Yeah, I think we should be okay here. We're probably going to have to let them get some value off these Sentinels, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they attack with the Construct here. Then we get to push the other one and get in there. Whoa. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Maybe they have a way to pump it? Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. Am I missing something? Crack the earth. Okay. That felt like a very bad attack. Like, really bad attack. Was that that must have been a horrible attack. Maybe I'm missing something, but they didn't even crack the... They sacked the flagstones thinking probably that they could... Alright, let's just draw an Urza Saga, or not Urza Saga, let's just draw Witherbloom Command and win here. We get to go push... double push isn't bad. I think we're just attacking here. You could kill both... I probably should have killed both constructs here. Oops. Yeah, that's okay, though. I should have killed both constructs. Whatever. The game is over, I think. And I really don't think it's that close. I think I definitely messed that up, though. I should have killed both the constructs, but the game is... I think the game's over. Just draw like another push here, maybe. Another Voidwalker is pretty good. I don't think they have outs here. They could have, so if they have a spear, a shadow spear, I think they're still dead. They have the chump block next turn. What were they drawing? I wasn't really paying attention. A bauble. So they can attack for 5. Then they have to chump block. And next turn, we can honestly just go... I guess we attack with both here. What? Wow. Our opponent is doing something. We can even mana tithe something here with our Dothy if it's a 2-drop. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, that was an interesting game, to say the very least. I feel like I played that game pretty bad, but I don't think our opponent played that game well at all, so... Hold up. Were they on a Lurrus plan? Does anyone know if they had Lurrus in their deck? They had Lurrus, right? I honestly don't even remember. They did? Okay. Well, thank you all. You all are being so kind. Alright, let's take these Thoughtseize out then. Yo, yeah, no, it absolutely annihilates Constructs, for sure. Dude, I don't even know how to sideboard here. Take out Bob? I actually think Bob's okay. It's not like they're killing us that fast, I don't think. I almost want to bring in another Bob, take out a Voidwalker. And then we can trim one other thing here. I don't think Voidwalker is very good here. And Bob just draws us into our good spells, so. And Rin, which I apparently forgot until realizing mid-match. Wait, yeah, but what I've seen, he mostly uses Fringe Device where... It doesn't stop Synthesizer, right? The Synthesizer... The enchantment is whenever it leaves the battlefield, I think. Synthesize... I think it's Synthesizer, right? Whenever it only stops Flagstones, so I'm not, like, totally sold that that's good. Like, it's cool that it stops Flagstones, but, like, we're on the draw here. Definitely don't want to trim a land here because they're on the land destruction plan. Rin, Bloodchief's Thirst, yeah. That is like the combo, which feels so good. You have a good stream and a better day, bro. Thank you, Wonka. How are you doing, Wonky? Wonka. Hand looks good. We'll keep. We shall keep. Seal Primordium, a fucking stud-like card. Anyone who doesn't love this card is on crack, I should say. Not crack. That doesn't make any sense. On crack. Alright, more lands are good. I appreciate lands. I wonder if they're a Blood Moon deck. They're probably a Blood Moon deck. No, they can't be a Blood Moon deck. I'm on something. I am on something. Okay, double Sentinel draw. Oh, they bolted there? So they're not even going to get their Sentinel trigger here? That's pretty sweet. Alright. Just Reclaimer it up again. pretty cool just for claiming here. Like, if they want to crack the earth here, I don't feel like it's that great. So, 1-2 sanctifier. All right, that one's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, that one is a tad bit annoying, but we'll live with it. But they're not a hammer deck, so I don't think I actually care. I think we're gonna push the Sentinel now. Like, they get to draw a card, whatever. We get to kill their Urza Saga. And then hold up push. They're gonna draw a card regardless, so. See what they're drawing here. A land, cool. Cool. Play our land drop here. No reason to attack. I don't know. I'm not sure why you'd want to... Did someone say, why would we splash white in this deck for flags? I mean, it's not really that great, right? Is this a crack? Oh, it's a Shadow Spear. Okay. That's not that big of a deal. We can just start looping back stuff. If I keep catching these streams, I'm going to have enough points to do a donation deck soon. Pog! Are you just going to do... you probably aren't just going to do The Rock, but that'd be my assumption, because I know you like watching The Rock. But maybe you want to see something else. I mean, I would definitely... I would prefer people don't do donation deck lists that are The Rock. Because, I mean... I love The Rock, don't get me wrong, but it just feels a little weird. Like, I almost play The Rock all the time. All day, every day. Jesus, I can't speak. So, I'd have a Vengevine list. Ooh. I'd prefer not to have a Vengevine list, but it is whatever you want. So, I think we're in a good spot here. Can't really die to double bolt. Buying Luris, that's fine. It's actually really good for us if they buy Luris, because then we get to have a cheap Luris here, which is pretty good. I would love for them to play Luris next turn, because then we just get to... Let me see what we're drawing before I elaborate even more. But then we get to go Fatal Pushing it and then have it back, which is pretty cool. Guess we're attacking with both. Because we're not activating Reclaimer this turn, so... You want to see me play Jeskai Ice? Ice, baby. Alright, stop. The brand new edition. Alright. Can't get DMCA'd here by Vanilla Ice. Alright, opponent. Play out your Luris. They got Esper Sentinel. I mean, this is a human, so it's kind of cool. So, I guess that's kind of something, right? Something. Grabs a hold of me tightly, throwing like a harpoon daily and nightly. Do you remember that deck Bodingle was streaming the other day? The Pox list, or... They got Fury. they have Luris, sadly, so they can't. If they banned Amulet, dude, me and you both, honestly. I would be kind of down with the Amulet ban. I don't think it'd be reasonable, but, like, I hate that card so much. Me and you both. Oh, the Cabal Coffers list. Yeah, that looks kind of interesting. Am I making another construct? Oh, they got Fury. Yeah. They got Fury. I think that's a little bit of a joke here. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. I guess we can make a construct here. There's no reason not to. Something. Silence. Ooh. Okay. It's really not that big of a deal. We're getting silenced? What the fuck? No shot that's real. No shot our opponent's playing that for real in their list against us. I guess we're equipping to the construct here. Yeah. No shot they're actually playing that card. No fucking shot they're actually playing silence. I'm pretty sure we're winning this one, but maybe they have like a transformative sideboard plan where they just become a hammer deck that's actually good. Maybe that's what happens here. White. Chain to the rocks. We chaining our construct? Okay. It's kind of annoying, but I can send a list over between rounds if you want to see what I'm thinking. Are you talking to me or someone else? I think you're talking to me, but I'm not sure. I do know what you're talking about personally, but is this a I think it is. I might be wrong, but it looks like a Pioneer deck. So they can crack the synthesizer, but it doesn't really do that much. They cast silence in our upkeep, so we couldn't do that, Michael. I know you might have missed the really. Oh, I should have. Yeah, good call. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, I definitely should have. Okay. Well, now we might be in an awkward spot. Yeah, I definitely should have pushed it then, because now we're in like a weird spot. Yeah, I definitely should have. Yeah, that's our game plan. It doesn't feel great, but it's gonna be an awkward. We might lose. No, we're definitely not losing here, right? We can also play like 2 Dark Confidants here. Let's grab a Saga. Oh, get Blast Zone. Yeah, good call. Blast Zone seems pretty good. Do we need to pay 1? I guess if we pay 1, then we sack. No, I don't think we can pay 1 actually this turn. Because if we pay 1, then it's a little awkward. Because I want to go Dark Confidant plus Luris plus Reclaimer. So if we pay the 1, we can't do that. So we just have to push and let them draw. Yeah. So I want to have my board state pretty stable here. God, if they drew... Okay, they didn't. Let's say if they drew exactly... What? Oh, it gets exiled from Sanctifier? Fuck. Oh, God. God damn it. Shit. Okay. All right, well, we're going to have to figure out how to... Wow. That's something. Okay. I guess we're casting Silence here. I guess we're not even casting it. God, that's so awkward. That's so awful. Fuck. I didn't realize that. Okay, so if we just play out Confidant, I don't think they have any attacks here, so we still should be alive here, but that's really fucking annoying. Yeah, they don't have any attacks. Ugh, that's so awful. God, this game, if we lose this, it's 100% on us. I should have pushed it on the instep, realized it didn't get exiled. Yeah, that's a rough beat. I think we're still fine here, but definitely in an awkward spot now. They have a synthesizer, which is annoying. Hopefully we just get to trade here. They kept a card on top. Uh-oh. A land? Not sure why they kept a land on top. God, that's so annoying. Whatever. We'll get past it. Misplays are bound to happen, right? Yeah, I mean, Chain of the Rocks doesn't have anything of relevance under it right now, so it's not that big of a deal. White, red. We're just sacrificing. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna be popping the Blast Zone this turn. I think we need to pop it on 2. God, okay, if they get any, okay, whew. Oh my god, we could have been so dead. If they would have gotten any type there, we would have been dead. Yeah, there's a lot of options here. We might need to pop the Blast Zone just to not die to DRC. They attack all out. We trade with Sanctifier. Okay, so next turn we can also buy and play Lurrus. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can also buy and play Lurrus, which might be good enough to keep us. I think we're going to win this game, but it's going to be really tough to win from here. Sentinel. Okay. They full attack. We have to trade with Sanctifier. Trade Samurai token. Oh. Okay. Bobble. Urza Saga. That's a good draw. We also didn't take any damage, which is kind of huge. Alright, fuck. How do we play this? Probably gonna have to pop the Blast Zone. We're definitely attacking first. We're gonna equip the Reclaimer here and attack. Because the Reclaimer's gonna die anyways. Equip, attack. But then we can't buy... Okay, hold on. Let's see. So this costs 3 mana. So we can buy Lurrus. I think we just buy Lurrus this turn. Yeah, just don't equip. Yeah, I don't think we're equipping here. I think we're just buying Lurrus. And I don't think we're playing Bobble this turn, because we're just going to kill the Sentinel anyways. And they don't really have any attacks here, right? Hold up. We might need to... Hold up. Turn off auto yields. We might need to play Bobble to be able to trade with the Sanctifier. Because if we pop Blast Zone, this becomes a 1-1. Yeah, I don't think we care about the lifelink, though. Because they just don't have attacks. Because the only creatures that are alive are 1, 2, and 3. We can also block before we pop the Blast Zone. We don't have to pop the Blast Zone. We can always wait a turn. Like, if they don't do anything, we don't have to pop Blast Zone. Oh, this is such a... You know what? I'm just going to say go. Yeah, I don't think they attack either. Because then we just get to trade... And if they don't attack, do we just put this on 2? No, I still think we pop it. Because then we can get Lurrus to get back our Shadow Spear. And then I think we're in a good spot. So, yeah, I think waiting this turn's actually right. Okay, we each sacrifice a permanent. I think we're sacking the Shadow Spear here, or the Bob. We could also sack a land, but it's awkward how we tap, because then we lose our Rot Farm. Yeah, I think we're just sacking the Shadow Spear, right? Or the Bob. What do you think, Bob or Shadow Spear here? So we sacked the Bob. We block. Let's see. How do we block? We block there, pop. I actually think we lose Bob. I think we lose Bob here. I don't think I want Bob anymore. You think it's Spear? My intuition says Bob. Yeah, I mean, that's something I am kind of concerned about because they can't really attack this turn, can they? We just go block, block. No, I think we have to. I think we actually have to sack the spear because then if we block here, block, block, pop. Yeah, they can't attack anyways. And then we're going to gain life next turn anyway off the Shadow Spear. So, yeah, no. Let's update the stream title. I highly doubt. Maybe I'm wrong in going to say that we are 3-1. But, oh my god, Just Jack 90. Thank you very much for the follow. YouTube folks. I'm probably skipping to this part. So, yeah. We had our opponent time out. Maybe they haven't timed out yet, but... we won this game, and if it didn't, we'll cut back and I'll tell you what happened. But if we don't win, I'd be very, very shocked. So we'll see you all on match number 5. All right, I would love to pronounce your name, but nope, not this time. There it is. There it is. Okay. I think this is a keep purely on the fact that if we are playing against Hammer Time. This hand is like it feels like an auto win, and they are a Luris deck, so I'm gonna keep it on the strength of that. Bobble, it's not the strongest start. Okay, Bobble self does not make me feel great about this keep anymore, but maybe it's okay. Still could be Hammer, you never know. I sure hope it's not it looks like Shadow. Looks like Shadow, which is going to be a tough one. Okay. Tough start for the boys. Alright, let's see what we got here. Removal spell would be dope. Golgari Rot Farm. It's not where we want to be, but... Alright, at least you do have a removal spell, so the Dragon Man's going to hit once, but probably not more than that, so you should be okay. Unless they hit a Mistress Bauble, and that's really awkward, but if they just hit land, I feel pretty sweet. Inquisition, annoying, but it's fine. Well, that technically can... They can technically drown this now because of the Inquisition, which sucks. So maybe I should have led on Overgrown Tomb. But then we don't get the ability to Urza's Saga back. God, I hope they kept a one-lander and are going to risk a Expressive Iteration and whiff. Because I've done that too many times. Too many times. Okay, Inquisition. Definitely take Goyf. Like, we have a pretty redundant hand here. If they do. Goyf is pretty good. God, please no land drop. I would love for no land go. Kind of convinced that, like, the way they pause makes me feel like they don't have a land, but they probably do. They always have the land, right? And the Ragavan. They have the Drown. I guess there was no way to play around Drown and Lock here, like, at all. Like, actual no way to do that. So, let's just kind of hope. LOL, it's because we don't know you, but soon as we see your name, we love you. Alright, what do we want here? I think I actually want just basic Swamp here. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got? This is an instep. Oh my god, let's go. Instep Dress Down. That's so good for us. That I think they are land light. That's going to be my assumption here. Okay. It would have been scary if this was a Crocs a turn. I do enjoy how every new stream that sees my name creates some kind of conversation. How does it feel to be playing the most busted deck in the tournament? How's it going, F Pablus? Or I feel like I said it wrong, and Sandy tried correcting me, but it's like F something. I'm apologizing if I'm butchering it. So, but it feels good. I mean, it doesn't feel great to be up against Shadow, which is definitely our worst matchup, but that's okay. Close enough. I know it's not F pause, which is what I thought it was for a while. This again? Yeah. You got paired against Shadow the other day and you destroyed it? Well, it's definitely hit or miss. I'm not going to say it's the easiest matchup in the world, but like it's I would say it's somewhat favorable, but it's definitely not easy. Yeah, it depends. Like, dress down is the issue. It's really the rest of the deck that doesn't really give you that many problems, but dress down specifically is the issue for our deck. That's kind of where I at least see it personally, but oops. By the way, I beat turn 2 dress down into double evoked fury with this deck. Jeez. I only see 2 in most lists, so it's good to see 1 go. Yeah, for sure. Okay, DRC is annoying. That's a scary deployment here. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Bobble is actually great. I've been seen, let's see. Surprised by Soul Transfer, I think 4 coppers overdoing it a bit, but sold on the first 2. Yeah, I think so too. 2 copies seems like a good place to be. Oh my god, their hand. Yikes. Yikes. How do we beat this hand? Holy shit. Wow. Alright. Ooh, doggy. I feel like I have to take the drown here. Shadow Spear? I don't really want Shadow Spear. Ugh, man. The problem is I think I need to get some value off of my Dolores here. And I think the only real way of doing that is by taking the whatchamacallit. Shadow Spear might be good enough. I'm not actually sure. Okay. I think we have to go Luris Goyf. What the hell is their hand? Their hand is Croxa, Bolt, Expressive Iteration. I think we're gonna have to go long term here. Take 7 here, which will suck. I think what we need to do is we need to drain. I think we need to hit a whatchamacallit here, a Urza Saga, and I'm trying to figure out if I need to drain them or not. If I drain them, then this is 6, 7, 9. We're at 17. Feel like the drain mode might be relevant here. Yeah, but it changes our clock, which I kind of like. Oh, shoot. No! Wait. Damn it. Yeah. Which I think that's relevant. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have milled the spear. F. I should have milled them. Damn it. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. Stiff. It's okay. Not really, but it's okay. They should probably bolt us. Maybe they do bolt us. Are they targeting? Yeah, they are targeting us. So if they hit a fetch land, are we dead? Okay, obviously not because they just milled it, but Dothy? Dothy might be a line to get this done. Well, we might have to discard the Dothy here. Alright. Expressive is fine. Alright. How the hell do we win this match? Dothy stops the Croxa escape? Not really. Kind of, but not really. If they don't play Croxa this turn, it stops it, but they put a card on top? Shit. Shit. A land. Make it super favorable. Exactly. God, please just buy Luris here. Don't think they're going to do that, but they have a dress down, a bolt. All right. Nope, they got us. We were dead anyways to double bolt, so. Okay, so go for the throat, Confidant, EEs, Soul Guide Lantern, take out the Thought Seizes, take out the, I kind of want to trim a command here. I want to trim a map. I'm like kind of sold that I want to trim a map here because map has just been a little bit unimpressive to me recently in this matchup, and then a Dothy, I guess. Just kind of run it. Or maybe you want two Dothys or all Dothys on the draw and not on the play. Yeah, there is no real way to answer that card. The card is just absolutely busted. Card is absolutely cracked out of its mind, and there is like not much you can do about Dress Down. So let's hope that hope this goes a little bit better. Yeah, the Luris dress down lock is like unbeatable. Let me shut my door real quick. Not even sure if I've like sideboarded perfectly here, but run 4 Leyline Avoidance sideboard. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing my Luris for that deal. I remember, I think I actually saw that, what's his name? It's Reed Duke's like cousin or whatever. What's Win Faster, nerd? Did you win already, Drew? Jesus. Damn, bro. Taking those wins fast. What you probably told me, but what are you playing? What are you playing and what'd you play against, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, this hand's great. Elementals. Ooh. Nice. Nice win. So we can just go get Forest here. We don't need to play it against Living End. Yeah, that's pretty free. I would love to play against Living End. Give me the Living End matchup. Finally had a good win versus the JDS last night. It involved discard removal, obviously baiting removal, but also baiting dress down with Saga tokens, holding removal for dress down, shadow. Yeah. And then also had a great draws to help me navigate. Yeah, for sure. I think it really comes down to, are you first in both matchups? Because Jabberwocky, I remember Jabberwocky had a list where he had Luris in the sideboard, or he had a Luris deck, and then had like 3 ley lines, and I tried the deck, and then like right after, I was like, what the fuck? Why is this in your sideboard? I was like, why? Why? Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, it's fine. Oops. Oopsies. Confidant, go. Better question is, do we trade for a rag? Probably not. Sucks, but probably not. just feel like this Grixis Shadow deck literally never runs out of answers. But maybe they will this game. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Is anyone else playing in this tournament other than Funky Brewster? I would love to know how everyone's doing in it, but... yeah. There's like one card that helps with that. Okay, what's this? This is a Dashed Ragavan. Okay, sweet. You didn't wake up in time? Oh, is this an in-step dress down? Okay, fine. Another push. Okay. I'm gonna just buy Luris here. Do we want to attack? No, I don't think so. Let's see. In-step dress down feels good to be already gone. We also have really good hand here. We have a lot of removal spells for any blockers, and we already have Luris in our hand. They're a little bit behind the 8-ball here, so I think this game is looking okay for us. I think they're really trying to let Dark Confidant not draw a card, but I don't think that's really the battle they need to be fighting. They either need to remove it or just apply pressure on the board. But our hand kind of covers the board like problem. So like if they are playing to the board here, we kind of have that covered. So hopefully this isn't like a Kologon's command, but we can make do. Could make do. Okay. Ragavan not being dashed. It's fine. Another dress down. Holy Jesus. Alright, this is great for me. This is absolutely fantastic. Like, count me in. Let's grab a comb here. And I guess we're attacking because we have so much removal on our hand. I feel good. I feel really good about this game. Yeah, double dress down feels fantastic. What did Glossum say? Yeah, no. Anyone ever try Sudden Edict in the Rock? I just feel like the card's only probably good against Murktide, but I don't know. I like my ability. Like the thing that's like why I haven't run Afoul yet, because I don't want to give them like while Run Afoul is probably just a better option in my opinion. I think Run Afoul allows you to have the it gives your opponent that choice, which I really don't like. I want to be able to point click my removal no matter what, which is why I go for the throat. I know that it doesn't, but Force of Despair, better option. True. Force of Despair's cracked. Play it or get out of here. All right, Dark Confidant has looked fucking fantastic this game. Holy shit. They have wasted 2 dress downs on it. Yeah, even against Murktide, it does feel medium. Like you can play around their counter spells pretty well. Like we have 8 discard spells in this list, which probably should all come in against them, but okay, what are we doing here? I wonder who suggests a Bob slash KO. I will give you some props here. You have suggested quite a few things. God, please be another dress down. Please be another dress down. Okay, we're gonna push the channeler. But I will say that was the best case scenario. Yeah, no, you KO, I give you props to definitely doing Springleaf Drum for me, because that card is cracked. Like, holy shit, that card's so good. All right, let's just draw a land, please. Hex Drinker yesterday. I don't know. There are definitely some issues that I don't like with Hex Drinker. I'm not going to say that it's bad, but there are definitely some things I really don't enjoy. I think we don't push this. Pretty sure that's correct. Bobble. Okay. There's our Urza Saga. Let's go. That's a really good draw. The risky part about the line that I took was if we didn't hit an Urza Saga, then we would be in a little bit of a weird spot, but it's okay. Expressive iteration. You got it. Dies to Witherbloom command. True. Dies to Witherbloom command. Lol. So it has to be bad. No Lurrus to rebobble. I don't want to hang my Lurrus. I want to get a Tarmogoyf back. I want to get some actual value out of it. If it gets, if it gets thought seized, okay. Like Soul Guide Lantern, it sucks, but we can still play around this. So. And like we really don't need to do that much here because the Saga is just going to get us enough value to win the game. So. I'm going to fetch here. Let's get this fetch going. Well, I mean, typically, I'm not going to say that it's stock or whatever, but typically these lists do run just 2 dress downs. So I think we're just saying go here. I'm like kind of concerned that they could just have a drown in the lock here, and I think we're gonna go grab our Nile Spellbomb to like essentially counter it to make sure our Lurrus resolves here. Yeah, they might draw. They might play 4 in the 75. I think it's typically 3, but I don't know. The lists definitely change every week, so it's hard to say. Oh, so they don't have it? Wow. Yeah, this is fantastic. I really thought they had a drown in the lock here. So I guess we can just pop this bobble, push this now. Or are they dead? Are they dead if we... No, they're not dead. I'm just being dumb. Just pop it now. They have a Ragman on top. Let's tap it annoying. That's okay. That's okay. That is fine. I think we grab... What are we grabbing here? Yeah, all this is very good for us. Now they're going to have to pop the Soul Guide Lantern. We drew the Spell Bomb. That's even better for us. Jesus. We're not activating Saga this turn, so... I think this is game. Unless they have... I guess we have to get Shadow Spear here. Kind of feel... No, not Shadow Spear. Springleaf Drum. If we want to play out the Spell Bomb... Yeah, them exposing Lurrus was a little weird. Oil 4, thank you for the follow. All right, I think we're just going to grab a bobble here. I don't think it really matters. They might just let this resolve. I don't think that's that good, though. Yeah, okay. Bobble you. We know it's a Ragavan, but we need to get our bobble back. And then bobble. And then we're going to bounce. We're not going to bounce Saga because I kind of want it to pop off here. So we'll just bounce something else. We'll attack. We have a removal spell for a Lurrus. Or not Lurrus. For a... whatchamacallit, a Death Shadow, which is like the only thing I'm really worried about. Okay, draw line, engineer explosives also helps, so these things help. Should be good here. Oh, did I update the stream title to 3 and 1? I did, okay. So we just grab, doesn't really matter. I guess we're just gonna grab our third bauble here. Yeah, just to have like extra lethal. We could like shock, if they have a Kolaghan's command, maybe they're back in it, but like even that seems a little tough. Yeah, still seems like pretty hard for them to win here. I'm like pretty convinced that they don't have anything that could happen. Like Kolaghan's command was very good, but it's just not going to do enough. Because now they're going to have to chump block. We go Blood Chiefs, whatever one drop they play, which is either a Ragavan, something like that. Force them to, or I guess we could even go EE on 1, pop it, kill Luris, and then they're just dead. So yeah, that works. So we just, and then we can play, you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. So we're moving on. Well, I guess unless they have like a fatal push or something like that. Are they dead anyway? Yeah, if they don't play anything, then we just make another construct and kill them. Yeah. Is that the best? So the thing I like about Thirst is on the play, like I think the biggest problem for this deck is this matchup specifically. And one way we lose a lot is to turn 1 Monkey or Death Shadows. And while like obviously it kind of sucks that you're playing at sorcery speed, it does answer threats. It's very flexible. It allows you to answer Murktide Regent, which we didn't really have away in the main before. What's it called? The Soul Transfer. Okay, well they're dead. And so my only concern is now I'm not sure if this is better than Soul Transfer, but I kind of think this is just better than Soul. Like I don't want to be playing all like a bunch of 3-drops here, so I feel like this is a fine option. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but I do think it's a very good spot in the deck, and it has its useful moments. Okay, I definitely want the third or the second Go for the Throat over I think Witherbloom command on the draw or Soul Transfer. Maybe we can trim a land. Like the Boseiju isn't that great here. Doesn't really, I guess it deals with Alpine Moon, but that's really it. I think we're gonna go with this. All right. All right. Let's see a good hand. Let's see like, you know, like 1 or 2 removal spells on turn 1. That'd be cool. Golgari Rot Farm. Let's go. So can I start on a turn 0 Amulet? So here I just cut the Boseiju for second Go for the Throat. All right, well, this hand's really good. What are we bottoming here? I feel like it's Bauble. Prismatic Ending, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think it's Bauble. EE is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Boseiju, map, and command are out of the main. Yeah. Okay. You want to watch? You want to watch? You want to say hi? I know you're camera shy. You want to watch on your computer instead of staring at me?
No, I'm watching somebody else.
Oh, you're watching someone else other than your boyfriend.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Not really. All right, bye. Ooh, Dothy or Goyf here. Choke Bob out. Do it. Yeah, she's being a bad girlfriend. She's not watching my stream. She's watching, I don't even know, probably like Stardew Valley or something like that. What a mean girlfriend. I think we're going to just play out Goyf here. Goyf is pretty good. Oh, there she is. Welcome. Everyone, welcome. Yeah, I think Goyf and then Dothy. And this is like typically how we win this matchup, actually. It's by kind of like tempoing them out, which sounds really weird against the Grixis Shadow deck, but we are pretty good at tempoing them out because like this draw is pretty quick clock, so it's kind of funny, but that is one of the better ways of us winning, so. Okay. Just play a Shadow here. Let us attack. Fetch Shock. Fuck yeah. Shadow. Don't care. Give us a land drop, please. Mishra's Bauble. It's not bad. Let's see what they're drawing here. Blood Crypt. Okay. Okay, so what we could do. We could play Bounce Land. I'm down to 5. No, I think we're supposed to just go for the throat here. I was thinking if we were supposed to get bounce land here, continue to follow and stay subbed, hell yeah. Okay. Shadow. Wither Bloom Command. Yeah, hitting the land drop would have been really nice there. Yeah, the only awkward part is if we would have hit the bounce land, the only thing that I didn't like about it is we just couldn't cast Dothy and push this turn. So it was like really, really awkward, if that makes sense. That was the only reason I didn't like getting the bounce land. Because then like our hand obviously was a little bit awkward there. Like it only had what was it? We only had Fatal Push in our hands. Mr. Siri MTG, thank you very much for the follow. So that was the only thing that I was a little bit concerned with that line. But in hindsight, now it looks better. So yeah, we would definitely, like, obviously our draws kind of turned out to be a little awkward here. We could. Because we had Dothy and could have pushed last turn. Oh, I guess that's fair. If we would draw like a black source specifically. So that makes sense. Yeah. That makes some sense. I went for the aggressive line. It might end up biting us in the butt here. But hopefully they just play Croxa this turn and then we win. But yeah, for sure. No, I think you're right now. Now that I'm thinking about this. So Spicy Wallet, I thought that they had a... Yeah, I agree. I think it's the better line now. Now that you're saying it, it seems better. Didn't need to draw. Well, we did because we only had whatchamacallit. Tap both lands, get bounce land, return swamp. I think we might be... Maybe I'm wrong, but I might be missing something now. Last turn, tap double B Dothy, tap bounce land to cast Throat. But we only had 3 mana. I might be missing something. We might just be arguing or not arguing, but like having different lines because we would only have 2 mana. This is all assuming we draw a land, right? Maybe I'm wrong here. I could 100% be wrong here. Could be wrong. Don't quote me that I'm right, or that you're wrong. A black source? Yeah. Okay. I think that's okay. I thought you were okay. I think we're on the same page now. What the hell? Okay, no, I just making sure we're on the same page because I think if we draw that black source, we're definitely in a better spot. Okay, yes, we're on the same page. I'm glad that we found that out because I don't want to be like, oh, we're messing around with like weird ideas here. I think we go to combat here and just attack with Dothy and see what happens. Okay, what do we lose to? Drown in the lock? I think you're, 100% right, being up a mana this game. Ugh. What do we play around? I don't think they have Drown either. I'm just trying to think what the hell their last card in hand is. And what do we lose to? I'm not sure, but I'm going to go for the kill here. There's no world where we don't go for the kill this turn. No way you have Drown. They do? Wow. All right. Well, I still think we're in an okay spot because we get to chump block the Shadow. I really didn't think they had Drown there. That's crazy to me that they had Drown. Yeah, they have 1 card left. So we have to block here. If they draw a removal spell, we die, but that's kind of, we gotta live with it. Yeah. Fatal Push, motherfucker. No. What a buzzkill. Yeah. Just draw another command for sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we have to go for it there for sure. There's no line where we're not. Yeah. There's no line where we can't go for it. God, the Fatal Push off the top. All right, so now we're drawing to just Witherbloom. All right. Well, yeah, it does feel bad, but it's okay. Damn, you are as a saga. No! GG's. Oh, that was a tough one. Tough one for sure. All right, so we're 3-2. We'll continue going. All right, folks, we're back here for match number 5. Let's see if we can, while we're kind of dead for top 8, I think we could pull off a top 16, which would be nice. I think this is a mulligan, just doesn't do that much. Okay, this hand's much better against the Luris deck. Just go with push here. Hand is much better. It's a little awkward. We don't really have that many black sources, but you know what I haven't drawn today? I feel like I haven't drawn our Urborg. That'd be a fantastic draw here. That'd be so good. Haven't. Oh God, is this Shadow again? God, dude, they're everywhere. Shadows everywhere. God damn. God damn. All right. Well, honestly, Springleaf Drum wasn't a bad draw. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Okay. Dothy, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Unholy Heat, Expressive Iteration. So we have an easy one to take. Ooh. Oopsies. Federico Pedrazzi. Thank you for the follow on whatchamacallit? On YouTube. I can't think. Okay. Stuff is fine. If they buy Aluris this turn, we can just make a construct and Inquisition them. So, yeah, I think we're looking okay this game. Their hand's not very good. Ooh, we drew another Saga. So, okay, let's do the math here. So we play Saga. Bloop, 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 bloop. No, okay, we can't play Saga, right? Oh God, my brain is, I'm like so tired right now that I can't even remember if this is how this works. So if I tap, so tap, then tap. No, that's not how it works, right? I have to play it on 4. No, it doesn't work. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just double checking before I do this. I know that might have looked weird, but that's how my brain functions sometimes. I'm just like, all right, let's see. How does this work? I got to run through it like 5 times just to make sure that I'm not doing something bad. Okay, and they need to kill our construct before we get to use our... Yeah, they should do it now before we get to resolve our Urza's Saga trigger, because that would be awkward for them. Oh, this is the control deck. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this isn't Shadow. So let's grab Spellbomb here. I'm pretty sure this list runs a lot less Dress Down, so that should be pretty good for us. We can take another 3 here. I like, you could try and eat this, but I'll try and eat it the following turn. Left one on top. Okay. Thoughtseize, not great. Still reasonable. Land go. Cool. Tarmogoyf, that's a good one. That's a very good one. We could Thoughtseize here, but I think we just want to go Urza's Saga, make a construct, push the DRC. And do I want to do it in their upkeep? Honestly, probably. No, maybe not. No, I should do it. I should not do it in their upkeep. The problem is if they have another... If they have like an instant speed effect, because then they get to filter their draw. So I think I should have done it on the end step here. I'm just being a dope. And then now this turn, we're just going to go make a construct token, grab Expedition Map, and just go on the Urza's Saga plan. So it always feels good to just like Urza's Saga it up. Okay, let's just let it go. I think we're just supposed to still make constructs here. We're still in the money. We're not in position to top 8, I don't believe, but I'm not actually certain about that. Don't mark my words. I'm pretty sure only like 1 or 2 people get to top 8 at X2, and losing this early is probably a death sentence, but well, we're gonna play until we get to 3 losses. That's my plan, at least. Okay, what are we doing, opponent? What are we doing? The constructs are here. Next turn, we're just going to go Goyf. Do we have a Kolaghan's command? Okay. It's actually pretty cool with me, because now we get to Thoughtseize away the DRC here, which is pretty swaggy, to be honest. So let me do this. Struggled so hard against Murktide. Yeah, that's not the most that's not the easiest matchup in the world. I'm kind of curious. What did you struggle with specifically from that matchup? Like, were you struggling against the matchup as a whole? Was there something that you couldn't deal with, or was it just like you felt like they outgrinded you? Yeah, like there are a few things to do against them. Oh my god, that's kind of brutal. Snap K command. Probably destroy one of these and buy back your DRC. Seems pretty good. Destroys our Springleaf Drum. Interesting. Honestly, let's fucking attack. Whatever. They'll double block. Wow, they don't double block? Thought that's actually a little crazy. Oh, God. It's really not that big of a deal. Thank God. I was like, please discard not my Dothy. I would be so sad if we discard Dothy. God, we just cannot draw a land, can we? Cannot buy a land to save our lives here. I mean, we don't really want it now, but would have liked it a little bit sooner. What is this? Yeah, apparently, oh, God. They're ripping some good ones off the top here. Ripping some good ones. So how do we lose this game? It depends on like how many pushes they have. Isn't this a bad play? I mean, I think it's fine because they can do it all post-combat here. But yeah, they should have definitely done it post-combat, I believe. Do we have another Kolaghan? Okay, we have an Inquisition. Why did we not fire that off? So they have to block. Yeah, we just attack like this. We get double chump here. I think they're in the Abyss. I don't understand why they didn't Inquisition us. Not gonna lie. Don't think I'm gonna understand that. Waiting for Luris. I guess that's fair, but like, what's in our like this game? I mean, I guess that's fair. That's fair. I'll accept that. I'll accept that as an answer. I'll accept that one. All right, Dark Confidant, good here. Soul Guide Lantern, good. I think this is a Thoughtseize in matchup. Maybe it's not. I do want more Thoughtseizes in this matchup specifically. Then just trim the Witherbloom. Just say go. Do we want EE? I guess is the question. Probably. They're not a shadow deck though, so I kind of don't feel like I do. Like, if this was Shadow, we'd bring in Engineered Explosives every time, but they're more of a control-y deck, and they're probably more on, like, counter spells and stuff like that. Probably, like, we saw Snap out of their list, so... I'm definitely a little concerned that they're just going to be trying to counter stuff. We should call this deck 8 Goyf. What's 8 Goyf? Is it because we just drew all Goyfs there? Goyf on Goyf on Goyf? I would love it to be 8 Goyf. The deck has so many good... I know, and they just said Golgari aggro, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know. I would love, like, honestly, if I could name the deck, it would have to have Sick shirt. Oh, it's my car's shirt. Thanks. Thank you. I wanted to have something to do with Witherbloom command, like Wither Rock or something. Something like that. That's like my personal preference. But okay, this hand sucks. This hand's much better. We can put back, I think, just the removal spell. Yeah, I think Rock Claimer is like the best name that anyone's had. But like, also, I would like it to be like, I don't know, something to do with Witherbloom command, because I love this card. It's so good. So good. So good. So darn good. Zoc for Zoomer Rock. Zoc. Okay, that's actually a good draw. Now we don't have to push on our turn. Feels good. Unless they're on counterspell, and then I just cry myself to sleep, so. But they're not. It's Eldamri's toolbox all over. I could only imagine your sorrow. Okay. Guess we're just gonna go Reclaimer Saga here. Just randomize Overgrown Push. I actually like that. I actually like Overgrown Push. I don't know why. That cracks me up. Overgrown Push. Hell yeah. I'd be down with that as a name. God, don't you dare have a Alpine Moon. Maybe like Rock Command or something. Fatal Tomb aggro. Please no. Not that. Rock Command. See, like, I feel like it'd have to be something like that. Personally. Oh my god. Can I do this? Hello? Cannot do it. I would like it to do something with Witherbloom. Like Wither Rock or Rock Bloom. Or I don't know. Witherbloom or Wither Claimer. Wither Reclaimer or something like that. Urza's Bloom. Urza's Command. Ooh, Urza's Command would be kind of dope, honestly. Urza's Command. I kind of like that. Should get a new name for the deck now. New name for the deck. All right, let's grab our Spell Bomb here. Do they have a dress down? Give me your... Okay, dress down. Fine. Fine! Take it. I hate it. I hate it. Wither Rockleman. Wither Rockleman. Yes. I like it. Wither Rockleman. There's too many good names. Let's fetch Shock here. It's a little awkward, but I think that's what we have to do. Boop. Ooh, hello there, Fatal Push. Hi. Hi, Fatal Push. How's it going? DRC? Don't you dare have a bobble. God, fuck them. Well, I guess the good thing is now they're going to have to worry about our Dothies for the rest of the game, so that's pretty sweet. That one's pretty sweet for us. So we're actually going to hold this bobble. I know it's going to suck if we don't get a... whatchamacallit here, but I think it's actually... Oh, wait, they have a land up here? Maybe it's not good. Land drop? Claimer, okay. Ragavan on top. No! God, okay. Dothi. God, please shuffle away. Oh, they're tapped. Okay, sweet. So they don't have whatchamacallit on top. Now our Dothi becomes like 10 times more terrifying because if they ever let this Dothi untap, then we get to cast their Lurrus. So it'd be pretty dope if they don't kill our Dothi. It'd be pretty dope. pretty swagtastic. Rockington Witherham. What? I don't even know where you're going with these anymore. Scalding Tarn in the bin. Hell yeah. Next turn, we also just gonna go Witherbloom Command, buy back lands, play another Dothy or Reclaimer. We might have to do that because we're probably gonna buy Urza's Saga back. God, please let us untap. School of Rock. Oh my God. Talk about a banger. I remember not that long ago, someone mentioned that in the chat, and I like literally had to watch it the next day because I fucking love that movie. It's such a good movie. Dothy is so good. God, please just cast a Torok. Engineered explosives on 2. Deal. Count me in. Fuck yeah, let's go. That's great. Not sure if I'm supposed to Witherbloom commands. Make my life easy. Let me draw a land here. Damn you. Damn you, Urza Saga. I think we go Dothy, Reclaimer, Saga. Like, again, they have to deal with our Dothy, and if their best way of doing that was engineered explosives, I highly doubt they have another removal spell in their hand, so I'm going to make this play. Typically, I would say get your Witherbloom command in while you can because that's really important in this matchup. But just based off of the way this game is played out, I really don't think they have another... Okay, I guess they do. That's honestly very shocking to me. I would have not guessed that they had a... I really would not have guessed that they had a Terminate. So... Maybe I made a mistake here, but... And they have a Croxa. That's annoying. Well, I guess Witherbloom Clan doesn't do anything now, so just get it out of here. Zoolander? Oh, baby. That movie scared me when I was younger. That movie terrified me, not gonna lie. Well, we're probably gonna lose to this Croxa. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I think Will Ferrell scared me because isn't Where's My Bajuka Bog at? Nowhere to be found. Isn't Will Ferrell in that movie? I'm pretty sure he is. I might be wrong. Hold up. He is. It's the scene with him. The scene with Will Ferrell, and he's like, oh, like that shit scared the living fuck out of me when I was, but I also watched that when I was really young, so. And now they get Croxa. Fails to find, but they have Croxa. Where's a Fatal Push at when you need it? I invented the piano necktie. Don't know what that means, but it's probably because I don't know everything. This is complicated. The files are in the computer. Yes. This turn is complicating me. It's damaging my soul. Are we just buying Luris this turn? think we need to buy Luris. No, we don't buy Luris. Oh my god. This is so complicated. Can I undo? Can't undo. Great. Man, this is a complicated turn. Complicated turn. I guess we're equipping to a Reclaimer and just playing land and saying go. We honestly might need to double block this Croxa, so I think they did make a second one. I at least remember seeing it somewhere. And we're double blocking and hoping. So, oh, wait, maybe not now. Now I just think we do this. I think that's a weird attack. Wow, that was a really weird attack to me. I don't get that one. Tropic Thunder. I've never watched Tropic Thunder, but that's on like one of my to-do list movies. God love. I mean, like I know that the movie just looks hilarious as hell. Looks goofy as shit to me. Another Croxa. Okay. Do we have a third Croxa to kill us? Wait, if they would have just done that first, we were dead. Oh my god. Whatever. We're buying it. We're taking it. We're taking it. Taking it to the bank. Let's go. Oh, I could have grabbed Blast Zone. But that takes too long. Takes too long in my opinion. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's a good draw. That is a very good draw, not gonna lie. No, I don't understand. We would have died, right? Am I crazy? I think we were dead if they would have played that first. Oh my god, we might not actually die. We might actually win this game. Dude with the biggest punt by our opponent. Who knows? That was the last time I remember coming. Jeez. Yeah, we were dead. They named Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon. What an annoying Magic card. I mean, if they have a removal spell, we're gonna lose. So maybe we just let this go. Yeah, we should just let this go. They name Urza Saga, whatever. It's okay. Whatever. They can have it. I don't really care. That's not what this game's about. Let's grab... Let's grab what? Blast Zone? Yeah. Okay. Another Goyf. Alright, so I think we just attack and see what happens. They have to block the Goyf, right? Block here, die. Block there, die. Don't know what their last card in hand is. I don't think it's like... It's definitely not a removal spell, so... I'm not really sure what's going on. But who knows? Maybe it is. I swear to God, if it's a dress down... Oh my God. When did they draw that? I'm confused. That has been in their hand for so long. Ugh. When did they draw that? I'm so confused. Oh my God, I can't right now. They didn't... They didn't draw it last turn because they would have played out the Alpine Moon. And then it wasn't the turn where they attacked with Croxa. I am just confused when they drew that. I don't know. All right. Well, we're probably dead. No, we're actually just dead. Because they attack with Croxa here and we're dead. So, I mean, we weren't beating that, so it's okay. But I'm just confused. Well, we're dead. If they attack with Croxa... Yeah, they could not attack. Who knows? Who knows? If they attack, we are dead, though. This game went on, like, for 10 extra turns. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Went on for about 4 extra turns than it needed to. All right. Thought we were gonna win that one based off of that, but I guess not. Damn. I'm very much confused by that game. Don't at me. Don't ask me questions about that one. Again, dead to not fetch bouncing? How are we not dead that time? You just love getting this bounce land, don't you? I don't like getting the bounce land. Maybe I should have. Maybe we also died to the fact that we didn't sack our I mean, I don't think it was right to sack the Urza Saga, but maybe we should have gotten it. Yeah, bounce land is very good, but I don't know. I didn't really want to get the bounce land going. I don't know. I just thought they were I honestly just thought they were dead because of the way they played that game, and I just was like, okay, the game's over, which is not a good reason to do what we did. But that was like running through my head. I was like, okay, the game is over, we're fine, because I didn't missing the lines. The bounce land enables, yeah, for sure. 5-1 lost to Amulet, yeah. I don't think about the bounce land lines enough. I will admit that. I'm just not used to it. The bounce land is just too good. You lost to what's your name? Tyre or Triblage. So we can track you. So we can watch you. Let's see. Are you Brainstorm? Maybe? That's my guess. Any guesses what their name is? Well, Bob, the Dawn, Funky Brewster. I'm thinking it's Brainstorm. That's my guess. All right, so we're going to be at 16, but with a hell of a lot of action in our hands. What are we taking here? Push? I kind of feel like it's push. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's push. And we do have a lot of cards here. So, like, I think there's 2 great options. It's either one of the creatures or Fatal Push, but I kind of like getting push. Because then we just get Confidant down, and then we just ride that train to victory, and, like, I can deal with their creatures eventually. Yeah. The power of the bounce land. I could do that. Oh, it's kind of awkward to take push, though, because we just have so many creatures. But I think that's the line I'm going to go with. That's the only reason I find this to be a little awkward. Oh, my God. Hold up. Our boy KO Diamonds came out with... Hell yeah. KO Diamonds. Fuck yeah. Retweet. Like. By the way, new video by... KO Diamonds is out featuring. Oh, what? They go Alpine Moon on 2? Hello? What? Oh, Fantastic. Did they just fucking read our souls, dude? What the fuck? Do they just know? Are they just better? Like, what? They just know. They are like Giga Brain here. They're fucking 5 steps ahead. No, they must have a hack on. That's some bullshit. I call bullshit on that one. Okay, bounce land. Well, I'm not bouncing this time. We are pushing and goifing. I promise at some point we will bounce. I promise. But I think this time we should not play the bounce land. We'll do that next turn. I promise. The soul read, our freaking opponent Giga Brain in us. I guess we could have played Dothy here, but that's not that relevant. Iterating. All right, so we can honestly play out the Saga and get some extra damage in if we want to do that. The fucking soul read, dude. I'm so off of it. That's so crazy to me. They just like looked in my soul. Turn 1 Saga. All right, let's hold up. Okay, actually, everyone that's in here, if you want, I'm not sure if anyone in here is not subscribed to my YouTube channel, but if you want to, I can give you a link. And once we hit to 2,000 subscribers, we're giving away some stuff. We're giving away, I haven't figured out, oh, baby. Money. Oh, I need to do that. I'm sorry. Money. Give me the money. Actually, am I draining them? Hold up. I think I'm draining them. Whatever. Let's drain them. Oh. We want a signed bounce land? I could do that. I could literally just do that, because why not? Get in there. I accept your YouTube offer. Let me do this. All right, this game should be over, but maybe it's not. Who knows? They missed their land drop. We're 4-2, boys and girls. So I will see you all in match number 7. Let's see it there. Don't think that is how that should work.
There's 9.
Maybe I'm crazy, though. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact or creature. Okay, let's kill... We're definitely killing Ragavan here. Do we want to kill the synthesizer or the oven? I think it's the oven. Oh, okay. That's so awkward. We could try and kill the squirrel. That's so awkward. It's tough. This is a tough turn. I think we killed the Ragavan here, but I don't know why this would work. This shouldn't have worked, right? Because it never hits the graveyard because of Dothy, but I don't know if it's different with tokens. Maybe we could just kill the synthesizer. Like, kill synthesizer, kill Ragavan. And then... I feel like this is... I kind of want to take out the oven. I think it's the oven. Oh no. We never misclick here, boys and girls. We never, ever misclick. All right. Well, I'm going to make the play that I was going to make. It's not that bad. It's just kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, honestly. That's really not that bad. Like, this turn still is going to be pretty impressive, but yeah. But you can still Reclaimer. That's exactly what I'm thinking. We can Reclaimer, have 2 3/4s here, and have that going. I think we're gonna get bounce lands. We're gonna make F Publoose happy with the bounce land here. We'll make you happy. I don't know if you're even here still, but we're gonna make you happy. We're gonna bounce our Takanuma here. We're gonna make you happy. Smile. Bounce land. Oh, actually, wait. Why are we getting Blast Zone? Blast Zone probably is better, right? Blast Zone just kills everything. And then Dothy is just here. I mean, that's pretty hard to say no to, right? God, that's probably better. I mean, I don't know. Bounce land's fine, but like, why not get Blast Zone here? Blast Zone's cracked. But Blast Zone's always good, so. I almost feel like this turn was actually better for us. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to double block here and then get Blast Zone. See what they do here. This looks pretty good for us. Just grab Blast Zone. The only reason I don't want to sack Takanuma is if I get a bounce land, it's better to have Takanuma on the battlefield. So it's kind of like hit or miss. You know, I think it's like kind of the same. Because I'm not even like sure that we're gonna Blast Zone this turn. But maybe I should have thought a little bit deeper because we're probably gonna sack the Saga away. I kind of feel like it's the same though. I guess it's probably better. See, these are the lines because I don't think there's ever a world where I'm buying back Takanuma, but there might be a world where I'm buying back or bouncing it to my hand, if that makes sense. So I'm going to say that's my reasoning because I don't think, like, I'm going to sack the Saga this turn. There's no way in hell I'm getting a Takanuma over Saga, if that makes some sense. Dealing it to me? Okay. Shrapnel Blast is terrifying. Are we dead? Do we have double blast? They could sack. Are we dead? Sack this, sack that? I think so. Damn. They got Xaxes on us. Maybe we should have double blocked. I didn't expect that out of their deck, but props to them. Props to them for finding it. For some reason, yeah, okay, so I see why that doesn't work. Props to them. Good line, good line. GG's. All right, so that was pretty terrifying. So EE, Pithy Needle, oops, not Soul, Pithy Needle, go for the throat. I have no clue. I'm not gonna say either line's strictly better because I'm kind of convinced that they're both fine. I don't want to say that either line is wrong, but so what are we doing here? Yeah, no, it's because the tokens don't go to the graveyard. That's what I thought. I assumed that it did, but the tokens don't go to the graveyard, I guess. So it's kind of awkward, but fine. I thought it was a bug at first, but just because Dothy says, because as someone said, it's a replacement effect. So since it doesn't go to the graveyard, I feel like I don't know. It's weird, right? Cause I guess it should never hit the graveyard, right? I don't know how that works. That'd be my assumption, because but I don't know how Magic cards work. I'm not a judge by any means of the imagination, so don't take my word for it. Oh God, this hand's so close, but no. All right, hand looks good. Hand is keepable. I think we put back the Pithy Needle. Bounce land OP. Am I right? Am I right? So we gotta be worried about Shrapnel Blast. Shrapnel Blast and Galvanic Blast. Oof. Okay, so what are we worried about here? Bomb. Dude, I don't care about the Spell Bomb because Dothy stops Spell Bomb. So maybe it's the Blast. Blast just kills Dothy, which is annoying. Yeah. I think that's the card I care about. Now we're just going to dig for an Engineered Explosives to sweep away these tokens at some point. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Spell Bomb. Squirrel. That's annoying. Second command, not bad. It's awkward that the Stam Squirrel, man. The Stam Squirrel. Stam Squirrel. That's not a bad draw. All right, let's force this Spell Bomb to be popped. So let's go mill minus on the squirrel. Are they gonna sack their Spell Bomb to gain a life? I just kind of need an Engineered Explosives here. Engineered Explosives makes this game go a lot smoother, which would be nice. Are they fetch shocking right now? Just let that happen? I feel like that's so weird. I honestly would not have expected them just to let that resolve. All right, so we kind of, honestly, we might just be sacking Dothy to get their Urza Saga on our side, because we're kind of in an awkward spot. Okay, so they can't play, whoa, they don't put the Saga out of their hands? I kind of feel like that's crazy. Damn, that to me is absolutely wild. I don't think we take, I think we just take this. Okay, let's I think we need to start milling us again. So awkward, right? We kind of want to pop the spell bomb, but like it doesn't do much. Yeah, I think we have to kill the spell bomb here, because then they just get to. Okay, this is fine. Mill us. Hopefully we hit something good. If we hit an Urza Saga, this is a lot better. Ooh, a Beseiju? That's a good one. That is a great one. Play their Saga. Okay. Beseiju is pretty dope. Bye, Luris this turn. All right. We can block with our Goyf here. Kind of worried about Shrapnel Blast here. Shrapnel Blast in this list seems pretty dope. Like, honestly, very cool. Okay. What does this do? Whenever one or more artifacts you control, create a 1/1. Oh, God. That one's terrifying. That one is terrifying. And they have Saga here. Oh, they have another synthesizer. Jeez. Okay, so we can jump. All right, so next turn we get to go Bobble. That's not Horde. I'm just curious what we're drawing. Oh fuck! This is whenever any artifact. Oh god, that's so much worse than I thought. Okay. Goyf. Oh man. Oh man, I tapped so bad. Oh man. The sleep deprivation's getting to us. It's getting to us. Oh god, I tapped so bad. It's okay. It's okay. Right? We're fine. We're fine. Their card in hand is an Urza Saga and something else. It's not like we were beating a Shrapnel Blast anyway. There's like literally nothing we could have done about it, so. Yeah, we're still alive. Let's go. Totally not playing this game horribly. This is one of those sleep-deprived Bob moments where I just completely played the game horribly, and I deserve to lose because of it. Yeah, we're dead now. We weren't beating this anyways, but I should have played this game a lot differently. This is the sleep deprivation Bob moments. Yep, we're dead. Nothing we can do about it. GG's opponent. That seems like a tough matchup, honestly. They just have so much value, jeez. Yep, G to the G. I think the problem is that this card just like pipes us. Like it's kind of crazy, but the fact that Dothy doesn't stop that is crazy to me. So we are officially, I'm gonna end it there because I am exhausted. I really do appreciate everyone for watching and all the YouTube folks sticking around. We, 4-3, not the best, not the worst. We definitely punted one game away against the Death Shadow, but the other ones, I mean, that last match, pretty good stuff. Have a good night. Yep. Hope everyone here